Hello everyone, welcome back to Rob's Gaming Table. I'm Rob.
I'm Mel.
And we're here to play Earthborne Rangers. Happy Sunday, everybody watching live. Hello.
Hello.
Can I go back to bed now?
Are you tired?
Are we done? Yeah, very tired.
Okay.
Yeah, I just chugged some caffeine, so hopefully it'll kick in. But yeah. We're going to play some Earthborne Rangers. We're going to wander in the world, see where it takes us today. This is day 2, I guess, technically, of our campaign, but episode 3. Day 1, we had to split because, you know, we like to stretch things out sometimes. But yeah, so we're here to play day 2. If you're enjoying the series, hit the like button. It does help people find the channel. It does help YouTube kind of promote us to other viewers who might be watching similar content to you, and maybe helps other people find the channel and helps it grow. And yeah, and then we'll maybe make more money, be able to keep streaming and then buying games like this and playing more of them. And yeah, it seems all good and it's just easy to click. So I appreciate it. Thank you to these people for supporting us, of course, allowing us to do this. I appreciate it. But yeah, hello everybody. Hello.
Hello.
Yogi says, happy animal game. Yes, that's pretty much what it is.
So I assumed that, Yogi, that you owned this game in the way that you were like interacting with us and like helping us in the first,
No,
I guess, 2.
Yogi just knows card games so
But
well.
I think you posted in the Discord that you don't even own this game, which is amazing. And Yogi even posted a deck for this game in the Discord, which I haven't looked at yet.
But maybe Yogi's played the Tabletop Simulator,
Which,
like the demo and stuff, maybe, and has like a good feel for it.
It's amazing.
Or just is obsessed with it and watched lots of playthroughs and understands how it works. Then it's like, once you have that skill of understanding like mechanics and then like the statistics and probabilities of like cards in a deck,
Yeah.
and like what kind of functions you need in a deck and crafting decks, like that's a skill that translates to all the games, because all the games are literally ripping off the base foundation of, like, you know, the one that popularized it all was Magic the Gathering, right? Like you got color pies, you have main functions in the game, and like you're basically building a toolbox of what you need to deal with those things and what kind of things you want to specialize in. So like once you figure out here's the tasks, it's like what tools do you need, and like divided based on the color pie, like what can you even pull into your toolbox. It's like there's skill sets there that can be translated from game to game once you understand what the tasks are at hand.
Yeah, it was just amazing. I guess I assumed, but that's great.
Oh, and yeah, you don't get many decisions to make a deck, especially with just the core set.
True,
And like you're only pulling
You're
from
limited.
Yeah, you're only pulling from your 2 like specialties kind of, or your specialty in your background, and you can only cut so many cards.
So Yogi, is that deck that you posted a good solo deck? Is that what you're thinking? Just putting it out there because anybody in the Discord can look at that deck, and if they want to
I did actually, I'll look at it, Yogi. I didn't know you did that, but I was just in there too, and I didn't see. I need to make like an Earthborne Rangers.
Oh hell no. Okay, don't play it solo.
Oh, okay. But I did Google solo deck because I went on that Rangers DB site and I wanted to play solo and try out a solo deck. And then I went on the Rangers DB site, and you can only filter by background, specialty, whatever, and it like wasn't even working. And you can't type in like anything to search the deck name field that I could find. So I can't search like I do on every other DB website. I can't just type solo, or I can't filter by solo. And so I just like, I'm not wasting my time on this website. It's not like fleshed out yet. So then I just Googled Earthborne Rangers solo deck, found a BGG post of a couple people sharing their solo decks that they had and then tweaks they would make and stuff. So I'll probably just grab one of those, assuming I don't need any extra cards or Kickstarter exclusives or any side packs or anything. And I'll try to whip one of those together. And I wanted to like dabble with it off stream. And then maybe what I'll do is play one of those standalone scenarios, like the one we learned the game playing, and just play one of those solo and try it out. That way I don't have to mess with our campaign. And then I'll just make sure like I record the deck that I'm stealing cards from, because I'm sure it pulls cards from our decks maybe. So I'll have to like put our decks back together after because we only have 1 core set. So I'll just figure it out.
That's awesome.
But yeah. That's what I'm trying to do. But yeah, I don't know. So if you have a good solo deck list, then I don't know. I don't know how you can share it with me, to be honest. Like, I don't know if you can post links in comments, but
I don't think you can in comments.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe you can in comments, and then they just get held and you have to approve them.
The problem is, like, I can't search that Ranger DB site, so I don't know. At least I couldn't get it to work.
Yogi says if you have a background or specialty you like, then you can sort by likes and read if they are solo on Ranger DB.
That's already too much effort. That's like, I don't want to revert backwards using a DB website. I've been using them for like 10 years. Like, I don't need to, like, no. I'll wait till they get those features, or I just won't worry about it. Like, that sounds like too much work for me. Like, that's like, why am I doing this? Why am I sitting here like reading? And half of them don't even have descriptions. They're just people dumping decks for them to save them for themselves. So It's like, like Marvel Champions, I could just go on there and like type solo, filter, aspects, card name. Like, I want this card in my deck. Boom, here we go. All right, every deck that involves that, and then I filter, look for solo, and boom, I can have 6 choices of a deck using a hero, but this specific aspect, like, no problem. And then like the one that I need solo, and the one that uses my packs that I own and not the packs that I don't own, and like I'm there, I'm in, I'm out, I built the deck, and I walk away. Like, sweet deal. I want that. And I know that takes work and free work, and I appreciate it. But yeah, it's like, yeah, this one's just so basic. Like, obviously, like, if people donate to it, or the right person is behind this, then hopefully they build it out. But again, the game needs to be popular enough for people to care, or it needs a passionate enough developer behind this that's in their own spare time working on it. You could, okay, build decks, campaign tracker. Okay, so if I go to just deck lists, I have deck search. I don't see any search anywhere on the screen, no spyglass, but literally it's like background, specialty, role.
Yeah, and then he said that you can, I think it's...
But I was even like clicking on this, and like one of these wasn't working, or something weird was happening. Filter by role. So Prodigy of the Floating Tower. Okay, that worked. I don't know, one of them wasn't working, but it probably was just that day I was playing with it. I don't know which one I was looking, a Shaper one, I think. Yeah, I want to try Shaper. But then, yeah, it's like Shaper, and then like, I guess Explorer. Maybe there's just none. Like, there's probably just not a lot of decks on here. But yeah, there was one I was trying to look at, and I forget what it was, but I wanted to play like that one. And then I was like, oh yeah, nobody even puts like solo. There's no filtering for solo or 2-player, or this deck pairs with this other deck. Like, you know, we have in the fellowships on the Lord of the Rings one, where you can find like, you want a deck of, you want 4 decks that all work together that are built from one set of player cards. It's rare, but you can find that on there, depending on which campaign you want to play. But again, that comes from those games being more popular, longer time out, more people spending time on them, more people being aware of this kind of stuff. Clint Eastwood. I see people with the funny names, still a thing. Joe, first run Shaper Harmony. So you're saying I can go in some of these decks and I can just find out if they're for solo? See, I click this one deck, I get nothing. All right. So let's say I want Shaper. The problem is, like, I can't even just pick any Shaper. I have to literally pick like
the which one?
Yeah, so it's like, what if I don't care and I just want any Shapers to show up? It's like, there's just so much functionality. It's like, no thanks. I'll come back in a couple months. If the game's not dead, then I'm sure this will evolve. But
yeah, early days. You're right.
Yeah. No. I totally understand that. But it's like, I'll come back. I mean, so far so good, but it's like, you know. Yeah. Love when you can filter by like 2 players, solo, multiplayer, casual, experienced, the expert, like all the levels of decks, and like find decks that have lots of likes and write-ups and all this stuff. Like, yeah, like this one you say I can find by likes. So let's see that.
I think it's just in order by likes.
Oh, it already is in order by likes.
Yeah, I don't know if you can click the, if you click the heart, you probably like it. But
so then basically I'm just looking at the oldest decks, because the ones that get the most likes will be the first ones that were there.
Yep.
That have sat there longer.
Well, the December 2022.
Yeah.
Oh, like, but that first one is newer.
Like, these aren't in order of anything. These are just in order of new. Yeah. Okay. Shaper, specialty. All right, so here's the Shaper specialty, which doesn't care about the role, right? So I got that. And then can I click like, no.
Oh, no, you can't.
No, it just clicks in the deck. Anyways, just showing you, like, I don't know. It's all good. I'm not like complaining, saying like, that sucks, but it's just like, I know it's not there yet, so I'll come back. And I'll probably just use one of those solo decks that somebody posted on BGG or something. Which is fine. If I even play it solo. Like I don't know. We'll see. I do want to try it though once, but I don't want to try it and like struggle because like solo is like just to put on the box that it's a soloable game, but it's like not really built soloable. I think somebody was telling, two people I think told me before when I said I was going to play it and I was like, I might play it solo. They told me after, like, the game's kind of like meant to be played with like 2 players, like the sweet spot, FYI. And it's like, oh, I get it. I get it.
Well, you need to balance each other, right? And like I have things that you don't have, and you can't have all of it in one deck.
Yeah. Put it again.
Four-handed true solo. You want to see some raw brand?
Yeah. No. I just want true solo. Like, you know, it's like technically soloable, right? That's fine. But like when you like get to a certain quest in the campaign, it's like you can't really beat this one if you want to play this specialty in background. It's just kind of not possible unless you literally had this card and this card come out in your first draw. Then it's like, that's kind of like, ooh, you might have just tried to trick me to buy this game as solo and you didn't really make sure it was a solo game. But I don't know. That's just what happens in gaming. I noticed, like, some people will put this game's up to 6 players on the box, and then you play it 6 players and you're like, this is horrible. You just did this to sell more copies. Stuff like that. But anyways.
But it'd be an interesting experiment for you to try.
Yeah, we'll see. We will see. All right. So there's our numbers for today, just out of curiosity, for anyone who cares. Our rankings. And let's get to it. So I looked at your campaign log this morning to set this up here-ish. Just going by like what I think happens during setup, but you guys can yell at me and double check, but I'm trying to go just on memory. So we're on day 2.
We are.
You will not scratch it off yet?
No, until we complete it.
Until the end of day 2, right?
Yes.
Where a perfect day is the recommended weather. I grabbed that. According to this, Northern Outpost and the Woods. Northern Outpost has 3 cards in the set. It says Woods are right here. I also grabbed out our reward card we unlocked because since we camped, right? Did we camp?
Yes.
Does anywhere on here tell you if you camped last time so you can mess with your deck? No, right?
No, but we definitely
So we
did.
would just have to remember. Okay. Because again, if the day ends from us fatiguing, from us injuring, from us being another thing that I was watching, one of the Learn to Play videos, the official one, which might be linked below. I forget if I linked it on every episode. But I did catch another thing jumped out at me today was, you know the way sometimes we have friends in play that could be harmed, and there's like all the wolves and stuff trying to bite them, and I was like worried what would happen if they get cleared from harm. The video basically said in most cases when one of those friendlies is left play by harm, that will tell you to end your day.
Oh.
So we need to keep those people like alive if we're trying to push further. If we're not, it'll probably make us end a stay. It said like in most cases it will end your day if like, I forget what it said, basically the NPCs. And they dropped that in like the how to play like overview, one of the videos. And I was like, whoa, okay, that's that's an important little tidbit. I was sitting there thinking like, oh, it'd be funny maybe if one of these got bit by wolves. I'm sure it'd be something funny like, oh, they went home for the day and they're like upset with you, or like,
oh, we're too sad to go on, so we need to end our day.
No, but it might just end your day. So if like we have an NPC come out and we don't deal with like a predator for like 3 turns or something, and it attacks them, and we get unlucky and we pull the same trigger from the challenge deck, you literally could end your day in like 3 rounds or something, or 4 rounds, or whatever it is, based on the presence of that predator and stuff. It could be even faster.
Right.
Like this guy biting someone for 2 and they only have 3 threshold. That could be 2 turns of drawing the card that whatever predator biting stuff happens.
Which was usually the red, I think.
Yeah. And this guy could be bit by this guy twice, 2 turns in a row. We just kind of forget about him and we think, oh, we're cool. So yes, anything that's like preventing injuries or protecting these guys might be important if we're trying to get stuff done.
Okay.
I would assume. Based on that little one-liner that was dropped in that video, I was like, wait, what? Scrub back? I'm like, oh, okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So that was a little tidbit I learned this morning. So we have those sets here for the Path deck. We'll read the Northern Outpost entry. Then we have Rival setup. I set up our mission. The only one we have that is not crossed out is Lure, and it has that quiet predator guy or whatever attached to the back. And yeah, so we'll first decide this, because I think camping happens like maybe at the end of a session or before you start your next session. So it's kind of like a little upkeep. So we unlock this card. And it was funny, this was the card in the example in one of their official how to play videos showing what happens when you camp and you put cards in your deck. I was like, I paused it, I was like, I think it's a card we got. So yeah, it was kind of funny that we got the same card that they were kind of spoiling in that thing. So
okay,
I didn't catch it the first time, so it didn't matter, but yeah. So again, if you want a good overview of this game, you're new tuning in, I would go watch our first episode where we explain more how it works. We'll just kind of be playing today, continuing the campaign. But I should have linked below here, if not in the first one, there is a playlist of 10 little short 1 to like 3 or 4 minute videos that go over a lot of stuff from the rule book. It's nicely narrated, has the animation. It's like obviously like similar to the old FFG ones that would teach you a game, where it doesn't go too deep into everything, but it does cover enough that you could totally understand what you're watching and play along with us and everything. So you could probably watch all the videos in like, I would say like 20 minutes or less, and have a good clue of what is going on, like how tests work, how the card layouts, like how starting a day, ending a day, all the options of the game ending, and some things that can happen, all that stuff. Oh yeah, 3 clouds, yeah.
Okay, so I think I remember.
So, comes into play with 2 vaults. Okay. You need to have at least 1 fitness, so we both could take it.
Yep.
Then it basically helps you exhaust an obstacle. So my question is, when you exhaust an obstacle, can you still travel if it's exhausted?
Yes.
Because it's not considered to be there for that purpose too?
Yep.
I know you can go past it. I know you can ignore the presence on it and stuff like that, and it's kind of like not there. But I didn't know if you could travel still well an exhausted obstacle, because technically it's still in play.
I think it.
But I can't remember.
I read that this morning.
That's just one question I had. Yeah, in the travel.
Ready cards with the obstacle keyword prevent you from traveling.
Okay, perfect.
You must either clear them or
this will help. Beautiful.
Yeah, so this is helpful.
But this also helps with the little fish action on here with awareness. If there's a water card in play, you can soothe to fatigue by fishing, and also add progress to the water card, which some of the water cards are annoying. You need to get rid of them. Also, if you need to get rid of presence out of play, or travel, or progress where we are, or get rid of an obstacle, some of them were also features that were water were obstacles, I remember. I'm pretty sure.
The only issue or the downside with this card is that it takes up 3 of your gear slots. Like, this is a 3. So if your deck is built with other big gear slots, like, you won't be able to play 2 of them. So it's a good if
you can look through your deck right now and see what you got.
I do have a couple of ones.
Once you use this up, it's gone. Like, yeah. It says discard it once you've used it twice. But look at the skill icons on the side. Like, I know. That's like great stuff. Like,
it's unique or no? No, it's not even unique. So you can't have.
Oh, I just learned there's 31 rewards in that little reward deck there.
Oh.
So let's see how many of those 31 we can gather.
I think I'm technically good, because most of mine are 2s or 1s, so they fit in with this. But if you don't think this is better for me, then
I'm fine with it, because I think you are the person who travels and puts progress on locations very often.
Yeah.
And if an obstacle comes out, this gives you the tools to just get past it. Although I could also exhaust it, and then you can still go past it.
Right.
You have ways of ignoring it. I'm okay with you taking it. I don't care. Just remove a couple like cards out of your deck that only have like 1 skill icon, I would say.
Yeah.
Maybe some of those attribute cards or whatever they're called, the skill cards in this game.
Yeah, like maybe like something like this one.
Yeah, just look at the couple that you're like, this has the same symbol on it to cover you for like roundness in your deck. And then yeah, ones that are just kind of like that you could even do different cards too. And you don't have to take both of these if you only want 1 in the deck, but like I would definitely take both.
Yeah, I would probably take both.
Yeah, but you don't have to do like, even though you're putting 2 copies of the same card.
I could do like that.
Yes, you can do 1 copy of 2 separate cards. It's your call. At least that's my understanding. Oh, if it has the aid trait, I can mess with it, right?
Yeah, and you can do that on my cards, right? It just says on an aid card in play.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Let's check.
Where was I?
Yeah, what was that card again? It looks like it was a
I
blue.
think I take out these two in order to take those two.
Yeah, oh, it's this. It's
Oh.
this. Yeah. I'm like, I don't see a single card in my deck that does that. But I swear I did it before. Yeah, it's on my roll card. So exhaust, spend 1 energy to add 1 token to an aid card. But am I allowed to interact with cards in your play area like that? I know I can't do tests on cards in your play area, but I don't know about just like, yeah, I don't know. That's one thing. I just remember in the videos it was reinforcing that like you could do tests on any card in play except for ones in the other player's play area.
Yeah, now I don't know.
So yeah, Rod, do you know if like if Mel can have this in her play area and I could just slap extra tokens on it? I don't know, using my roll. Or do I have to take this and it's like that's why I should have all the aid cards because but it, like even getting 2 uses out of it I think is pretty solid. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Even so, I think that's still good. With 2 vaults on it.
And the only time we can ever change this after it goes in, of whoever's deck it's going in, is next time we camp.
Oh, okay.
So if a mission ends our day, if like a character getting harmed ends our day, fatiguing, threatening, or not threatening, injuring, we'll not be able to modify our decks. We can not modify our decks for like the rest of the campaign if we never camp, right?
Right. Right. Which ideally camping is the way to go.
Only if you need to modify cards, really.
Yeah, I guess.
Because like I'm okay with my fatigue running out and ending the day trying to do as much as possible if we don't care about traveling and stuff.
That's true.
And sometimes we need to stay in the same place after we learn something. We're like maybe near the end of our run with like we're low on our deck and we're like, oh, this person just came out. Oh, they can do this. Oh, do you want to stay here? And then like next day we'll work on this little side quest, you know? Yeah, and you never get any of the reward cards. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I'll take these. I'll remove 2 cards.
I don't know, yeah. I think it's still fine. It's also gear and tech if you have stuff that helps you with tech cards and gear cards. I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's like a different class or whatever.
Yeah.
Any thoughts? Anything else you guys think? Like, feel free to chime in if you think like this should go in my deck or Mel's deck or why. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree. These reward cards are way stronger than our basic cards.
Obviously.
Yeah,
obviously.
Exactly.
I was just saying like we might never get the chance to camp because we're just like getting wrecked or we push too hard or we get randomly injured out of nowhere and it's like we're just struggling every time we play to like try to get traveled and then camp at the right time. Like we decide, oh, let's travel and we'll do a bit more at the next location, but then we can't get out of that location to have another camp option, you know?
Yep.
Rob was always fatiguing last time. Maybe want to heal yourself? Oh yeah, I could take 1 and you could take 1.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. We could do that. Is that
the right
call? I don't know. Maybe
let me check my gear.
Efficient.
That's 2 slots. That's 2 slots.
Problem though, when you're playing a deck building game, right? The lower amount of copies you have, the lower amount of times you're going to see the card.
Yeah, like we'll never draw it.
Yeah. So you're increasing your odds by putting 2 in the same deck, but if we don't have any obstacles in this one, then it doesn't really matter. We can just use it for the soothing.
Yeah, I don't know.
If you want one, you can have one. If not, I'll take both.
I don't know. Yeah, you
But can he not? He can do the test. Can he not do the test?
No, not in your play area, I don't think.
Oh, the only thing you can do is I think you can add the token.
I don't know even if we can do that. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, anyway.
I don't think we'll really need more than 2 vaults. But
whatever.
Okay, these are the cards I will remove.
Oh yeah.
Which are just basic cards.
So we'll put those in your displaced cards.
Okay.
Cool. also have only one awareness, so you being able to do that awareness test more often and or more successfully is probably the play also. So yeah, we should have looked at that too, I think.
Alrighty.
Okay. I don't know the order of things. Like, I don't know if I should be reading this location stuff or if we should already have mulliganed. Every LCG kind of has different orders depending if you're playing standalone, campaign.
Okay, so set up the play area, draw our starting hands. Draw 6 cards and we can mulligan.
Oh. Okay, 6.
Yep. And then after this, we'll elect a leader.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's see. Okay, I'd like to keep the trail marker in case that's not a trail. I assume the location, I'm just going to peek so I know. Ranger station. Okay, yeah, so they're the same on both sides. So this is not a trail, so keeping the trail marker will be helpful.
Yeah, I'll just keep those.
And I think I'm going to mulligan these 3.
Double ferret. Hello, Bob. How you doing?
Hi, Bob.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Since I've had the chance to watch live. Good luck with the new day. Thanks, you,
Bob. Yeah, it's been a while since we've seen you. Hope you're doing well.
Okay.
Okay, so then we elect a leader. Do you want to be leader again? Did that work?
I don't remember.
Or did that cause Rob to take more fatigue because he was the leader?
I don't know. I was taking my own fatigue.
Do you want me to try this time then?
Sure.
Okay, so I will be the leader on this day.
Okay.
Then we will shuffle the challenge deck. I will do that. Set up the starting location. Place the current location in the surroundings. If continuing a campaign, check the current location line of your campaign tracker. So you've already put that out. Set up the weather card. We've done. Set up the mission cards. We've done. Build and shuffle the path deck. I think you've done that.
Yeah.
Resolve arrival step. Read the campaign entry marked in the back of the location card and perform all setup instructions.
All right, so we're at Northern Outpost. Number 4 is on the location card here. It says, the hike through the dark and gloomy woods has taken you hours, but you finally reached the Northern Outpost. Read 1. If you fixed...
Oh, where's my...
Have you fixed the Northern Outpost? No, I don't think we have. Scraps of wood, cloth, leather, and paneling lie scattered about the exterior. After long years of neglect, the forest around seems to press on the outpost from all sides. Search the Northern Outpost set for the deep woods and put it into play. Continue reading. Okay. Deep woods. The deep woods is a feature of flora. When it comes into play, I'm going to read entry 40, I guess. I would assume I read that right now, but
I think I'm confused because it says you like finish and resolve each card, but because we're not in a card,
I don't know. We'll just do the finish the thing and then it's fine. So you can hide in the dense undergrowth here to move your ranger token to this feature. While your ranger token's on the feature, you can use the following response. When a being fatigues you, you may add any number of harm to this feature to prevent an equal amount of fatigue. So you're like, basically throwing logs at it and using this to protect you from taking hits, basically. And when the blue thing shows up in the challenge deck, exhaust this feature, search the path deck for the next predator, put it into play.
Oh, wow.
So having the deep woods means things are alive and coming out of here, and we can hide in here, and interesting.
Oh, and that's 8.
Yeah, 8 to progress it out of here.
Wow.
And it goes along the way. Okay, I just want to continue reading from this guide here first. Maybe no, I'll jump to 40. Let's jump to 40, and then we'll come back to 4. The evergreen woods of the northern mountains consist of massive rotting cedars intermixed with silver firs. Draped in hanging moss. No light filters down from the canopy, leaving the forest floor a gloomy cathedral crowded with tree trunks and lichen-covered rocks. You can't see more than a few meters ahead, and all around you The forest seems completely quiet. Okay. Continue reading. If you haven't gained or completed the Search Lun mission, read the following. You find a note tacked to the door. It reads, I went to go investigate a strange presence in the forest. Be back by the full moon. If I'm not, I'm probably in trouble.
Oh no.
Loon. You step inside, but it's deserted. The note said Loon should have been back days ago. Sounds like he probably needs help.
Oh no, we gotta find him.
Rangers choose. Well, let's look for Loon, right?
Yeah.
Gain the Search Loon or Lun mission. I put all that stuff.
Yeah, we can't leave him out there in the woods by himself. What kind of Rangers would we be?
All right.
Oh, that's fine. So it's going to give us a little number that we have to write down.
Does this say where Lun is from?
No.
Well, probably from this deck, maybe, right?
Oh, maybe.
I would assume, or they're in the Valley deck, probably. Oh yeah, Lun right here. Lun the Outpost Trader. Oh, this guy looks wacky. He's a little engineer, inventor guy. Looks like, maybe. I don't know. So I'm assuming we're attaching this guy to here.
Yep.
Record 94.7 3 days from now on the campaign tracker. You may choose this option only if you don't have another search or rescue mission. So yeah, on the back of this, yeah, because there's only one card that exists in the game with rescue or searching. So you're following the trail of a missing local. Your current location is not, if your current location is not a ranger station.
It is.
When a feature comes into play, place 2 trail tokens on it.
Oh, so we don't do that.
Oh, so it's not letting us search at a ranger station. We got to search outside of a ranger station.
Makes sense.
Which this is a ranger station. So this guy's a ranger, probably. That's probably what's happening. Whoops. If your current location is not a ranger station, when a feature comes into play, place 2 trail tokens on it. When a card with the trail token is cleared, place those tokens on this card. If you have 8 or more trail tokens on this mission, read this. So that's how you find the person, I guess.
Oh, okay.
But also, they must have come this way. Move 1 trail token from a feature to another feature, so I can group them up. If the blue happens, the trail goes cold. Remove a trail token from this feature, so don't leave them sitting on here too long. And the urgency of this task weighs on you. You suffer fatigue.
Oh my goodness.
So maybe we don't want this. No, I'm just joking.
Yeah, maybe this was a bad idea.
All right, so we got 2 missions. We got a search. We got a lure.
Okay.
Both are side missions, though. This is just a side mission, not related, but maybe we get some rewards from it or something.
It's funny because even if you chose not today, you're still going to put that same number, so it's probably bad. Like we probably maybe find him not living anymore.
Ooh, I don't know if it's that dark, but maybe.
I don't know.
Okay, that's all. Yeah.
Okay, and then we follow setup.
So lead ranger, you're going to draw a path card.
Yep.
Sunberry Bramble. Yeah, we're playing with the woods deck, so we'll see stuff we've seen before. That's fine. So this is yours. And then I draw 1 according to this. Oh, God.
Oh, my goodness.
It's a caustic mulcher. I think it's the one that was like removed from the deck before. Beings attached to this being do not ready. If a ranger token is on this biomeld, you cannot travel. And ranger tokens on this biomeld cannot be moved except for this test. So you can do a fitness test to rest or wrestle or something, them free from the mulcher's grasp. To exhaust this biomeld and remove a ranger token or unattach a being from it. So this thing's just gonna be like grabbing things. If you want to attach a being, place it in the same area as this biomeld. So when the sun happens, if there's another active being, exhaust it and attach it to this biomeld. If not, move your ranger token to this biomeld. And on the red ones, add a harm to each being attached to this biomeld. Each ranger with the ranger token on this biomeld suffers an injury.
We need to exhaust this like right away.
Yeah,
so then we
3 presents too.
Yeah.
So this is like for sure like the primary thing right now to deal with.
Yeah, okay.
Beings attached to this being do not ready.
Right. Okay.
Interesting. Wow.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yep. Very rough. So we have like this annoying thing that'll keep bringing predators, but now we have this to deal with. So any color that happens from a test is going to cause trouble.
Yep.
Oh no.
Oh gosh.
Oh. Can you search for a ranger and use them as a lure? Okay. So now we do a normal.
Sorry, there's one more. Then finishing touches. Place any tokens depicted by cards in play. Resolve any instructions on weather or missions labeled start of day. Nothing, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So now we just draw our normal
cards. Yeah. Yep. Mine first.
This is a trick of the light.
Whoa.
Which will read 39. It's a feature question. It's Bigfoot.
We're unsure. Okay, no presents.
If you clear it with presents or whatever, or progress, you'll read 39. If there's an odd number of progress on this feature, the strange phenomenon vanishes. Shuffle it in the path deck.
Oh my goodness, that's cool.
Sick.
That is so cool.
Yeah, this is sick.
That is very cool.
Feature, question mark, so we're reading 39. Oh, man. A trick of the light. Enters play. If you've meet an interloper. Nope. Otherwise, go here. You see a dark shadow moving through the trees. You freeze, trying to get a better look at it. The shape seems humanoid, but taller than you, with a slightly forward-sloping posture. It steps into the light for a moment, and you catch a glimpse of a being covered in long fur. Then it steps behind a tree and vanishes. You hurry to the spot where you last saw it, but find nothing. You will have to clear a trick of the light with progress to track down the mysterious figure. Oh, God. This is awesome. This is awesome. So many things right now that I want to do already.
That was mine, so you still get one for you.
Oh, yeah, fun. A sit kabuk.
Oh, these things are back.
So it's prey.
Okay.
It's an active being, so it could get grabbed by this caustic mulcher.
Yeah, I feel like the first thing we need to do is exhaust this.
But the caustic mulcher is not a predator. So it's not this. It's not. None of this makes this guy attack that.
No, but that
will hurt this.
Will hurt this.
Fun. Okay.
And we can flip this over?
Yep.
Oh, and then I guess
oh, yeah. Let's look at what this says. Northern Outpost is a location, pivotal ranger station. 2 presents on this one. You can do a focus test, plus whatever that attribute is, to tidy the remote outpost, to discard 1 neglect from this location. So this guy's left is low, post all messy. If you fail, it fatigues you. So we're discarding neglect. When there's no neglect on this location, read 4.1.
Oh, 2.
Starts with 4 neglect on it.
Okay.
And we can travel, but we need 8 progress on it. Man, this is cool. I'm down to just stay here and do this all day.
Here.
Yeah. This sounds like a great day to. Hopefully we can
let's get rid of this thing first, and then it'll be a better day.
Yeah, maybe.
All right. So, do you have anything that can exhaust that thing easily, or? I mean, I can do an awareness test, I guess.
Yeah, I need to do trickery, like playing my ferret, I think, because this guy will let me discard a progress from this to add a token to an aid card and 2 to another being. So since he's 9 and he's like 3 to try to connect directly to,
yeah, it's gonna be rough.
It'll take like I'll never get any progress on him, so I'll have to kind of do it ass backwards. And
yeah,
but if he ever gets harm on him, I could discard 1 harm from it to add 3 progress to it.
That's not bad.
That's an option. Yeah, so things like this, like if he makes you suffer an injury, he's not a predator. So this card like doesn't even work. So like this thing is definitely messy.
So if you want to go first and play that card, playing that card won't trigger anything to happen, so that's not bad. And then I can try to do an exhaust.
Yeah.
An avoid.
Okay, so I'm gonna throw the ferret into play for 2. And yeah, I'll have to connect directly with him and put a bunch of progress on him.
But that should be easier.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
So,
if you play an aid card, I would assume I could put tokens on it.
I don't have yet.
That's okay.
All right. So then I think I'll do an avoid test to try to avoid this guy.
Oh yeah, avoiding. That's the way. He's a being, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we can.
So that's the real way you kind of just like shut him up every turn.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I think it's gonna be this. So that's 3, but that's only 3 on 3. I don't want to put this in, but I will because we want this to work. Then I'm up 1. I think that's all I have, and we just hope this is successful.
Oh, do we need to read 39.3?
Oh, was there something? Sorry.
Why?
Oh. Or is that if we clear it?
Yeah, I don't know if you're supposed to. Gordo's in play? No. Otherwise, you look for impressions in the ground of broken twigs for something, anything to give.
Go back to the start of this guy. The 39.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Oh yeah, maybe so.
But it would say like.
But it's not another option.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so maybe we are supposed to.
Okay.
It usually says continue reading, but.
So Cordo's not in play. Otherwise, read. You look for impressions in the ground for broken twigs. But what's the clear text on him? Just 39?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. For something, anything to give evidence of a strange being. This would really interest an experienced tracker like Cordo down at Lone Tree. So it was like Cordo can help us find this guy is what's happening. And then we stop reading here. Okay. So Cordo at Lone Tree Station.
I mean, like.
So is he persistent?
So we should have went there first.
But that's where we can go look for this guy. But like, how is this still in play when you have Cordo? That we don't know.
Because maybe Cordo's persistent and he follows you to another location or something.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. All right. 2, 3, 4. So we're doing 4 on 3 here. Please, please, please.
Are you saying, Bob, that that's written in like COBOL? Is that what's happening? I should go to that line? That's what's happening? Anyways.
Ready?
Carry on.
0. Okay, we got it. We're up 1. He's exhausted. These are discarded. These are good cards, but they're discarded. That's fine. Okay, and then we're going to trigger the sun. No. Move 1 trail token from a feature. There's none. No. If there's an odd number, there's none. And, oh, I was supposed to take 1 fatigue from this guy. Done. Go ahead. Okay. I feel like our turn should be a little bit easier now with that guy exhausted. I don't know that I'm going to be able to connect with him, though, but...
Yeah, it's fine. You don't need to, like, just worry about other things, like, I don't know. Like, this, if you can get rid of this feature, that's also good.
Yeah, I can do that.
Because, like, it's 3 in your way of, like, doing this test up here and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, I got this thing here, too. But, I mean, it's not the worst. But at least now we should be safe. You can go ahead and do whatever you think.
Yeah. I'll just do a connect test here. Connect test plus heart. That's 2. After you succeed a test in which you committed to this attribute, may suffer fatigue, add it back to your hand. Yeah. So pull me a card. I'm a 2 on 1.
0.
0. So I get to put 2 progress on this guy. Who's a good boy? Okay, I'll suffer fatigue. Add this back to my hand. And then I could... That doesn't remove progress from himself, right?
Not that I see. I don't know if any other cards will, but...
So I could exhaust this, discard one from here to put 2 progress on here. There was something about an even number of something.
That's on this
oh,
guy.
that's that one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But I can't put it on there because it's only beings. Add 1 token to an aid card. No aid cards. Oh, maybe I could wait on that. Because maybe I can play one next turn or something.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, but then I can only do this once per... Yeah, and I can't play... Although we will have predators. Yeah, I could play this next and add an extra token to this.
Okay.
To cancel injuries, but I don't think I need it on that one. The buffers would be the play. Yeah. Yeah, it's okay. I'll just do it. It's okay.
Alrighty. I think I'm gonna do a... What's a 3? Maybe
Resolve weather.
Oh, you have to do this. There was no weather yet. Weather is only if the mountains come up. We had sun the first time. This time you have to do the red ones, which is...
This one says we have to suffer fatigue.
I think only you do.
This one says there's 2 active predators. Exhaust them. Return 1 set aside prey to the collection. Okay. There's not. This guy, if there's an active sick cadeau, the buck charges. Suffer 1 injury. Okay.
All right. I'm thinking actually of maybe just getting rid of this one first and then going into that one.
Oh yeah, and right now we can add extra progress if you pull a blue on the test. That's the other thing. Having perfect day right now is like great for filling up your
Oh yeah, maybe
features.
I just go on that. You're right.
Like not go on it, do like a traverse action, you know, like maybe, but then again it's like a 3. I don't know. You have probably tricks. Oh yeah, but you have this too.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know.
That's what I was thinking about, getting rid of that first and then I want those 2. I could dodge it the first time, but that's still only going to be a test of 2, 4. I'd be up 1. Maybe that's good.
Steve George says this LCG, quote unquote, is as expensive as 7 Continent. I'm assuming you just mean base game to base game, but it feels more like Arkham Horror LCG. Yes. Unless you mean as expansive as 7th Continent. I'm not sure if it is, but yeah. It's just like the mechanics picture, as close as I can say the game flow feels like you're kind of playing an LCG, like Lord of the Rings, Arkham Horror, whatever, following those functions of turning cardboard sideways, following a flow chart, and putting tokens on things until your session is finished. How you want to tilt cards and put tokens on cards is like whatever, but it's like in a huge world that has its own decks based on terrain and specific locations. You'll find specific people, problems, missions. There's a main quest, side quest. Picture like an open world game like Zelda Breath of the Wild, but done with like Fantasy Flight games, living card game, or collectible card game mechanics. Like it's, yeah, you can't say it's like just like an LCG. It's like literally like any kind of collectible card game where you're customizing decks. They all have like the same kind of mechanics to them and little color pies and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's what it is basically. It's got like a kind of a chill nature theme. You're like kind of a forest ranger in the future. It's got a little sci-fi to it. All about the environment, Earth kind of thing. That's natural stuff, a lot of exploration. And it's like you're not sure what you're going to do each day. So it's kind of like 7th Continent, I guess, because you could just be like, I'm going to play 7th Continent today and try to push this curse or whatever. And then it's all of a sudden you find this cave and you're doing this and you're trying to survive. And then, you know, like you don't get very far. But yeah.
Okay, I will traverse here. I will exhaust to dodge 1 card, just dodging this. I will commit 1, and then this card is the number of icons is equal to my energy in my fit pool, which is 2. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. On 3, I'm up 1. So we'll see. 0. Okay. So my committed energy was 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll put 4 tokens on here. It's not a mountain, so unfortunately we don't get an extra. Okay, and then this is discarded. And that's fine. So we're going to deal with the sun. Move 1 trail token from a feature to another feature.
But there's no trail tokens, because remember, trail tokens don't come out because we're not actually in a place we can actually search. So it sucks we're actually like losing fatigue sitting here.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
you're right, because this is not the place to do this.
Yeah, so it's like we took it on, but we're like, we should take it on and then just like try to leave as fast as possible, it sounds like. So this is going to sit here like killing us, but maybe we can tidy up and learn something. Maybe learn a little bit more about this guy. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because right now I'm not sure. But to find that guy, we need to leave here. But like, I also want to tidy up and maybe we find some stuff that helps us find him or something cool here. Who knows? I don't know.
Okay. All suns have been triggered. You're good to go.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I will. I think I'll just do a. For one, I'll just play this card here. And it comes into play with 3 tokens on it. I could use 1 call when a ranger would suffer an injury from a predator, or harm would be added to a being by a predator. Cancel that effect. I don't know. Go ahead.
I will spend 1 fitness to attach this trail marker to a location or feature. It gains the trail trait. And then when 1 or more progress is added to this location, increase the number by 1. We can clear this faster if needed.
Okay. I will do a focus test to remember for 1. So can you flip me?
Oh, yeah, sorry. 0.
So I just look at 1 card. Awareness. Care about that? No, I'll put this one on the bottom and then I'll draw this card. Survey the land. Oh, attached to a feature. Reduce the attached feature's presence by 1 for each marker on this card. Oh, I can put markers on this card because it's an aid card.
Oh, wonderful.
I should have not used this yet. I didn't know I could do that, but I could do this one still.
Then we'll trigger all of the red.
Yeah, I get a fatigue. There's not 2 active predators. If there's a sick cadeau, nope. Okay.
Okay, and then this is just going to get shuffled. And then for my turn, the 3. I could just try to connect with this this being. I only have 2. I'd be at the disadvantage. Probably not a good idea. Or maybe I need to save that card.
Yeah, just wait. I'm going to try to attach this maybe to this one to make it like only a 2. And then I can maybe also exhaust, add a token to it to make it only a 1. Would that help? Okay. Or do you like, because then when you draw blues, we're not going to have to pull predators into play. That would be nice. Not overwhelm us while we work on other things. So.
Oh, I don't know what to do here. I don't really have much going on. I don't know who to connect with.
You can connect with my dude, but then you have to go through this.
That's fine.
And you have to go through this. No, not this one. You have to go through this one. So you take 1 fatigue.
Oh, that's fine.
I think you can connect with my guy because he's just in like my area. You can rub his tummy and then add some progress to him.
Yeah, because then you can use that, right? Okay, so I'll do that.
I don't know. It's just an idea.
I will connect with the ferret. But I will take 1 fatigue. That's fine. I want to take a couple.
You could connect to this.
But I'm only 2 on.
Yeah, I know. That's the problem. You'd hope for the +1 and yeah. So this guy's either is only a 1.
Okay, we'll connect with the ferret.
What else could you do with your yellow? Just play cards. You could also try this first to grab cards from your deck, which you may then draw something like I did, and you wish you drew first, so then you knew what was in your hand, because then you could use the other stuff better. But I did what I did. Should have waited.
Yeah, I guess I could do that first. That even the tidy is, I'm a 1-on-2. I'm at a disadvantage. Okay,
That's a focus also. Focus in that symbol. Okay. Interesting.
Okay, I will focus to remember.
Yeah, you might not even get it, but
yeah.
I don't know. Hopefully you don't draw the blue. That's the only risk, is like you might set off a few things.
Oh, +1, so I can look at 2.
You look at 2, you put them on top or bottom, however you want, and then you draw a card.
Put that on the top. That on the bottom. I don't need that one. Then I draw a card. Okay. And then trigger the reds. I suffer fatigue.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
And that's it. Okay, go ahead.
So for 1 awareness, I will attach this to here, put 1 token on it. So now this is a 2 to interact with it or pass it and take 2 fatigue, whatever. Go ahead.
Okay, now I will connect with the ferret. So I take 1 fatigue for my bramble. I'm 2 on the ferrets, 1 presence.
Yeah.
0. So 2 success.
2 effort.
And then the sun, we don't have to move anything there. If there's not a number, there's not. And then I have to do whatever yours is as well. Right?
Yeah, if there's another active Sickabut Exhaustus being, add 2 harm to both. Yeah, whatever.
Okay, done.
Okay. I have this fitness. I could try to traverse this now, but then if I fail, I suffer an injury, which is... But this would not stop that. So it's a 2. I would have 2.
Maybe even, right? 2 on 2?
Yeah, but hold on. Traversing is using the compass. I could use my other ferret for it. That'd be a 3.
Is the ferret unique?
Oh, you know what I could do instead? I could just do this. Exhaust this. Spend 1 token. Add a 2nd token here.
Oh, to make it a 1?
Yeah, so... Yeah, it's now only a 1 to deal with that or go past it or whatever. But obviously I'd love to get rid of it, which I still can try, but I'm not going to be as good. So it's the same business though. It's risky. Suffer an injury, like also I'd have to take a fatigue. No, I think I chill. So I'll just rest.
I have 1. I don't necessarily want to go 1-on-1 against the bramble, so I think I rest as well. Yep.
So refresh time.
Draw a card.
Injuries, ready up. Ready up. And you draw a card.
And then we'll during...
Oh yeah, refresh, get rid of a cloud. Yep. So you're going to get a sit Cadeau.
Uh-oh. Now this is...
Well, you can shoo away to move the being somewhere else. If there's 1 or more Sitka bucks in play, they're drawn to the doe. Move each Sitka buck within reach. So that's only active ones, right? Oh no, it's in play, it says.
Mm-hmm.
If there's an active predator exhausted, add 2. So yeah, okay. My card is... Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Predator time. There's another predator in play. This predator comes in play exhausted. There is not another predator in play. Okay, this could ready him up if the sun is drawn on a test. So even if we avoid him at the beginning and then the sun gets drawn, he could ready up and be trouble.
Wow.
He is here beside this guy, so there's going to be some trouble happening in my little within reach area over here. Uh-oh. I did find this, though. And this helps with focusing to find more cards. Or
tidying.
Or tidying. Yes. But for me to want to do that tidy test, I would need these. This one's only a 1, so I'm not that worried about it, but I don't want it here for this.
Right.
This one, that's trouble. This guy needs, that's the first thing to do, is we need to avoid that guy or get rid of him. But I don't see how Other than trying to get 9 progress on him, I could exhaust this. Well, I can make this a 0 right now by doing this. Exhaust. To use one here, I put a token on this card. So this is now a 3. So literally it's a, I think it can go down to 0, I think.
I think so.
Or is it minimum 1 for presence? I know it can't go negative. I just don't know if in this game if the minimum is 1 or the minimum is 0.
Presence is not
a
keyword, so I'll see if I can find it.
Because I wouldn't put that there if that's the case. But anyways, I'll move 2 to this being. Oops. This guy is 4 out of 9 on him. Is a predator? I'm sorry, what? Dan saying it's a predator. Can you do something with lure now?
If we kill it or not kill it.
When prey is cleared, so if we clear this prey, we can set it aside. It doesn't say how it's cleared. So if it's bitten by this guy and it wants to run away, that's clearing it, but it's clearing it by harm, which I think is fine. It would then set that aside. But then we have to arrive at a new location with 5 or more total presence of prey. This guy's only a 1, so we need more prey. This one's a 1, so that's 2 prey. I don't even know if enough prey is here either. Yeah, it's all about prey, not predators. And the problem is if there's 2 active predators on this card, it's basically saying exhaust them to return a set-aside prey that we're building up. Prey that we'd be setting aside to gather for lure. The predators would eat that prey and reduce our progress on lure. So that's what's happening there. But we only have 1 predator in play right now, so we don't have to worry about that. But yeah.
I don't know what the best thing to do is.
Getting rid of this, avoiding this.
And what about these, the doe and the buck?
Or if you have a way to just get out of here. Like if we just leave and go try to do our search mission somewhere else and we forget about everything else going on. If you have a way of doing such things.
3, 4, 5. I could dodge 1 card, which could be that. How much could I put on there? I don't think I could put on enough. 3.
Yeah, because we're only trying to get rid of these to hang out here longer. But if we're just trying to do the side mission, which is fatiguing us,
yeah,
we just need to but I would like to do the tidy thing.
To see if we can find something.
So we'd have to get rid of these guys kind of. This is only a 0 now. So we don't really care about this, but the blue still does bring more predators in. We have been lucky that it hasn't been firing off, but it will start to. Yeah. And this guy's super annoying. He's a huge priority. He's a 3. So like trying to do that focus test, he's going to be trouble. Plus when the sun or yeah, when the sun happens, he's going to basically grab something.
I could try.
If there's another active being, exhaust it, attach it to this biomeld. So we could say he grabs this being, like we choose, right? Mm-hmm. So if I do a test and the sun happens, he could grab this guy and we could have him like just nom 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 on this guy for a bit. Keeps this guy out of trouble because it does exhaust him, I think. So he can't do anything. So this guy can be helpful. But if we don't have beings to keep feeding him, I think, he then starts to grab us. Yeah. So that's when it's trouble. So I feel like we can use this guy to our advantage too. We don't need to like just get rid of him completely. But while this is adding predators, he can keep them under control. So it's kind of a cool little ecosystem, I think. But this is also stopping us from doing the tidying. So like, it's like, let's get them out of the way. Because we know the woods deck's not too bad with like high presence and stuff, other than I think this guy now.
Yeah.
But yeah. But also we gotta be careful of injuries from predators, from Sitka bucks poking us with their antlers and all that kind of stuff. So I don't know. There's a lot happening right here. I don't know what the priority really is other than like avoiding this guy if you can, so that he's not grabbing anybody. But if he did, or he did, is that so bad?
I know I don't have the avoid that I had last time. I would only have 2 because I don't have cards I can throw into it. So I would only have 2 versus his 3 presence.
The swirly icon?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can only do a 2 on 3.
Maybe.
Uh-oh.
Connecting. I don't know about that.
We have no way to harm this guy, right?
No. I could just try to start getting rid of some stuff in my play area, and like you said, just try to focus on that.
Yeah. The only problem is they'll fatigue 3 times every time you try to go after past it, right?
Right. I have one time I can dodge. So
okay.
And then I would probably just do one, try make my hugest test. Like put everything in on it, so I wouldn't do multiples. But
oh, so passing once only gets rid of 1 token.
Yeah.
So you have to do that test 4 times?
Yes.
Man, let's just leave.
Okay, we can leave. But it'll take a few turns for sure, because I'm gonna have to. I could take.
Because what do we need to progress? We need 8 to progress, but you've done something here. Also with the nice weather, it could progress easier.
Okay, I could try.
I don't know, but then again, you have to get by 3 here.
Yeah,
so.
that one I'll dodge. I'll only have to take 2 fatigue, which is not the worst. If I can soothe some fatigue.
But then again, if we're taking all this fatigue just to get out of here to work on this,
are we gonna have enough time?
I don't think we're gonna be able to do it. I think we shouldn't have taken this, to be honest.
I mean, we didn't know, right?
Yeah. Well, we know when we read this that it's going to keep fatiguing us, and we're not in a ranger station, so we can't even look for this guy here.
No, I know, but we don't know at the time what it's going to do to us when we take it.
Yeah, true. Well, we do, because you read... Oh, I see.
Right after we've taken it, then we get the card.
Now we know how searches work, so like next time we have search for somebody, we're like, got to figure out where are we, and are we okay? I don't know.
Okay,
I don't know if we've gotten in over our head here, but...
Okay. Do you want me to go first and try to see how much I can get on there?
I don't know, Mel. I'm not sure. I don't know if that's the right play. You can chime in what you think to do, because...
No, I think getting out of here might be a good idea. There's not much we have to do here.
But, like, where can we even go? And, like, is where we're going somewhere we can search for this dude?
I assume this is just complete guess. I assume
we're in the northern outposts.
These are, like, ranger stations, I would assume. Like, any of the named, like, bigger...
No. I don't think so. No. I don't think White Sky was one. No, White Sky was like, it was a water trail. Yeah, not every place.
Okay.
But like, so our options are going back to Golden Shore. And we can search for him there, or the Aatrox Mountains. I don't think we've been to. Both are just the Woods deck, right? That's not too bad, right? Woods deck, I think. Yeah, Woods deck. So it's the same deck. But we wouldn't find this Trick of Light guy here. This Deep Woods wouldn't be happening. But this guy would still be there. That's the problem. He might show up on our first turn and screw us too. But, yeah. So we could just go search for him at one of those 2 places.
We could go this way as well.
Yeah, I just don't know the mountains, so I don't know enough about it.
Right.
So I don't know if that's like a harder place to travel. I was just saying one of these 2 because they're like known. We know what we're getting into. It's like literally the tutorial, like kind of wildlife.
Mm-hmm.
This, I don't know. Is this like pushing it up to like medium area difficulty? I'm not sure. And we don't know what it could throw at us, so it won't mess with us. That's all I'm saying.
No,
like,
I get what you're saying. That makes sense. We could go here.
And we know this place was kind of chill, I'm pretty sure. There was something about healing there and things.
Yeah.
So I don't know. So like why we're trying to leave, I guess that's why we'd go to one of those 2 places and try to search for him there. But we got to make sure we do it with enough fatigue that we can actually get trail tokens happening, clear them, put progress. Put progress on this card. We need 8 progress on there. So I don't know if we have enough to do that, or if we want to start our day in another place searching for him. So maybe we just want to stay here and leave that there as to start on our next day, and we end with a travel and a camp. I don't know.
I mean, there's not much else to do here, right? There's only one more
card there's progressing this guy.
Yeah.
Is there one? We know one of them's here. One's here. No, these are the 3 things.
Oh, okay.
We already know all the unique stuff to this location. It's finding Bigfoot. It's finding our friend who's tied to this, and the Deep Woods card. Yeah. So literally all we're going to be doing is playing with bucks and wolves and little flowers.
Yeah.
The only thing is tidying. That's like the thing that's here that we could do right now, or clearing this guy, because he will read a story entry. But again, if we don't. Now we know we need the other guy here, I think, to help clear this, to help find who this is.
I think it just makes it easier, yeah.
You think it makes it easier, or we can't find anything without doing that?
I think it makes it easier.
So we could just, by putting 8 on this feature.
Yeah, you just have to be careful that we're doing it like in odd numbers, right? Or even.
But how do we put anything on a feature that's not a location?
This one. On a location or a feature.
Oh, or feature. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I can do that. I just haven't.
Oh, that answers our question. Things can be zeros.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, duh.
Now, the other thing I'm thinking is we keep this here. Because it's a 0 and it's not affecting us, just keep this in play.
Can I attach this on a feature? Oh, it's already 0. Never mind.
But we keep this in play like this. It's not going to hurt us.
But it makes predators.
Oh, right.
You dummy.
But it's going to go in. It's going to get shuffled back in the deck.
Yeah, but imagine how fast the deck's going to progress if we're pulling every predator out of it. Yeah. You know there's like 3 of these guys or something.
You're right.
And then how are we dealing with those every turn when they're going to bite us? Yeah, if we have 3 or more fatigue, these guys bite us and hurt us injury. 3 injuries, we're done.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Okay, so we stay here.
I don't, if we can tidy, do you think that's possible to get those 4 tokens removed by 4 tests? I do have my own, like I can do my own tests on it. I could probably do one, at least one to get rid of one. But again, this needs to be dealt with. Because taking 3 fatigue makes the wolves dangerous, and I'm already there, actually. I don't know.
But I have trouble with this guy. So, but your ferret can help with that, right?
That's 5 turns it takes to get rid of him. I've done 2. Because I'm only putting 2 on it at a time until I get a new card that lets me move some stuff around. If this guy got a harm on him somehow, I don't know how that happens. I could have added 3 to it, but that's probably not going to happen. So I need to find other cards that like move progress to him or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well then.
But for now, he will gobble. It will keep these guys busy. So it might be fine to let the the game kind of deal with itself. Yeah. I don't know.
Okay. So then maybe for my first turn, I just deal with something in my own play area.
Yeah. Just calm things down and chill if you can't. I mean, we do want to get rid of this though.
I know.
But like.
I could do that then. Okay. I can get rid of that. That only needs, that's 4, needs 4. Okay.
I think, yeah.
So let's do and it's 0. Let's do a fit traverse test here.
Okay.
I just want to count. So it could be -2.
Maybe you'll get a blue that'll add extra to it. That would be cool, but who knows?
Maybe I just go all in on that one.
Yeah. Because this guy, once he grabs somebody, he'll be exhausted too, I think. Yeah, beings attached to this being do not ready. If there's another active being exhausted and attached to this biomeld. If not, move your ranger token to this biomeld. Add 1 harm to each being attached to this biomeld. Each ranger with their here suffers. So does this guy not exhaust?
No, I think we have to exhaust him.
Oh, so he just keeps grabbing. So this 3 is just annoying. Like, so we can't do that unless we just start taking fatigue like crazy.
Yeah.
So we could wait like 3 more turns. This guy's gone with just my ferret. But if I can find another trick. So yeah, I guess we just let him gobble other prey. I don't know.
Okay, so I'm going to dodge 1 of the cards and only take 1 fatigue here.
So I would probably do this one because this one.
Not this?
You just said you're going to exhaust one of these?
No, I exhaust this because I have to take 2 fatigue here from this.
Oh, okay.
So I just pick 1. They're both 1 presents. So I only have to take 1 fatigue.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you were exhausting one.
Oh, no, sorry. I'm exhausting this.
Oh, okay.
So I have 4 here. If I'm a 0 or a -1 with a mountain, I'm good. 0. Okay, and a mountain. Okay, so we put on there 5. And this is gone. Okay, and then after you succeed in a test which you commit this attribute, you may suffer fatigue to add it back to your hands. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Do it if you needed to do more things.
Okay, I'll do one more. Yeah, I need to get my card that lets me. I'm waiting for the one that lets me put that moment under.
Because remember, you could soothe and grab some stuff from there too.
Yeah, I can use this.
Great.
Yeah, I can pluck. Okay, and then I'm gonna trigger mountains. One done.
Move or chill twin doesn't matter, and then whatever these do in whatever order you want.
If there's an active prey, exhaust it, and then what's this one? If there's an active predator, exhaust it.
There's no active predator for you.
Okay, so then let's do
this. This is gonna bite this, so like just do the plant.
If there's an active prey, exhaust it. Add presence to it and harm to this feature equal to the
add progress to it and harm to this equal to this number.
So 1.
So it's like he's nom nom nom, and he'll eventually eat all the food here and then leave.
Yeah.
But he's eating what's there, so
okay.
But it gets rid of stuff.
I know it does. You're right. It does get rid of stuff.
The world kind of like just does its thing. Like if you just let it,
okay.
Nature will find a way.
All right.
Okay. So I will. I'll play these energized hiking greaves for 2. I think. Yep. And I'll put 3 buffers on it. And this one is when you perform a test, suffer X for your fatigue from each card between you and the card with which you're interacting. So I would have to, I have 3, so I could actually interact with something else or here, and I could ignore these 3, but I'd have to spend all these tokens off it. But it's an aid card, so I have ways of adding tokens back to it. And now I've used 3 of my equipment slots. Your turn.
I'm actually debating doing this awareness test to pluck.
Yeah, go. Yeah, I'll get you more cards. You'll get more stuff done. I wish I had the option. Like, I could go for it, but I have these in the way. I don't know if I worry about that right now. But I do want more cards because that will lead to more test successes and stuff.
Okay, so I will do an awareness test of 3.
Unless you can do this focus test now. Oh, no, there's this guy still. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what to say about that guy.
Test of 3. -1 is 2, so I'm still successful. Soothe 2 fatigue. If you fail, this feature fatigues you. So soothe 2.
Well, you first follow the first part of it. Like read the whole line.
To add a harm. So that'll be it, yeah. Okay, so it'll be dead. And then...
Yeah, or just lost all of its fruit off of it or whatever.
1, 2. And then these are gone. And then this says, if you succeed at a test which you committed this attribute, you may suffer fatigue to add it back to your hand. Okay. And I got hand. Go ahead. Oh, sorry. Did I?
Mountains. Progress. That doesn't matter. And that's exhausted. No, okay. So you're good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I should have just went on a crazy connect with this guy. But too late. I will just do a 2 focus to try to flip me a card.
0.
So
2, I think.
Yeah, I'll just put this one on top. This one will go on the bottom. Yeah, I don't know. Okay.
And then mountains.
Mountain. So I didn't add. Doesn't matter. If there's an active predator, exhaust it. Add 2 harm. Add 2 harm to it because it gets poked. And then add harm to this being equal to that predator's presence. So 2 harm gets here from them fighting. Yeah, and this guy doesn't exhaust. Okay, interesting. That is that. Go ahead.
Okay, so if I connected with your ferret,
You don't need to.
I know, I just don't know who to connect. I guess I can connect with this.
You could try on this guy. You might get lucky, but if you only have 2, then you need like the +1 to show up. But there's no problem with failing, so.
Except for that trigger, but I guess I don't really have any in mind. It's just that I would be worried about like.
Okay, so I don't know.
But that could still trigger either way.
I'm okay with that.
Does that help you get that done faster, or can you only do so many at a time?
No, I can only do 1 at a time by exhausting this guy, and I don't have a way to ready him up, so that's why it's kind of slow. But
that doesn't matter.
It's safer because I'm not doing tests with it. But I do need 1 more on him to add like the 9th one or whatever. So if you're just gonna waste it, but then it is a test, so it's like you might not want to do it.
The only other thing I do is I try to connect with the doe that I have.
Yeah. That's fine. Yep.
All right. So then
it's only a 1.
Yeah, it's only a 1. So I'll do 2, or I'll commit 2 spirit. -1. So 1 and 1 is good. So I succeed. So I will add 2 progress out of.
And if it added an extra because of this, if it added a progress, add an additional progress.
The doe is discarded.
Cleared, yeah.
And that's gone, and I don't have anything. Okay, that wasn't terrible.
Okay.
Oh, set aside. Thanks, Edgar.
Oh, yeah. Yes. I'll just put them like exhausted up here.
Yeah, I forgot that's a good thing. We need 4 of them, right? 5.
5. Yeah. But I don't know if there's enough here. Like, I don't know how many bucks and how many does.
They'll travel with us as long as we don't camp, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll take it with us.
Okay.
But it's just this says at a new location, arrive at a new location while you have 5. So we would need to like probably travel twice in the same one, like find some prey here, travel, find some prey the next one, and then travel again, arrive, so we can't camp, and then we complete that mission.
Wow.
Which does the lure of this guy, then what? Then you have to show down with that guy? So I don't know. I'm not sure what the deal there, but yeah, it seems like we'd have to kind of dedicate ourselves to this one because again, progress doesn't save between sessions, so you'd have to like literally focus hard on that on a session. But yeah, I don't know. Do you then have to like fight whatever it is, like clear it or deal with it, or does it automatically be your friend? Like, because you're like luring out this thing that was bothering someone else or whatever, right?
Yeah.
I think so. We're like hunting, I think, but we don't have weapons, so like I don't know if we should be. I don't know if we should even take that mission on. I'm not sure. But we can just kind of ignore it and let it happen. It's fine. Okay. Could try to connect with that guy. 3, but then if I don't draw, then it's.
For which one? This one?
Yeah. So I could put some on there, but I have to get.
That would speed up the spirit action that you're doing.
Fail, then it's. I don't get this. I lose this. I know, that's what I'm thinking. I should have done it all in instead of this. Like I should put 3 in, 4, 5, and just went crazy on this guy. But I think it's still okay that he grabs, like I have beings for him to grab, and then that's less for me to deal with. Yeah, let's try. I don't know. So I'll discard a token from here so I don't take a fatigue from this between me. I'm going to test on this guy with 3.
+1.
Wow. 4. So I do pass. My effort is 4. So I am going to add 4 to this guy. So that is 6 and 8. I'm 1 away. So next round, start around, we get rid of him.
Wonderful.
I will suffer fatigue. Add this back to hand. This is gone. This is gone. What about this?
And then the red.
I suffer fatigue. Add 1 harm to each being attached to this biomeld. Nope. And if there's an active sick cadeau, nope. I don't have any does active. And
gonna get shuffled.
Yeah. Maybe don't be afraid to do tests like that. You might draw the +1.
Yeah, that was lucky.
Even I didn't need the +1, I just needed a 0 because I need just pass, and I was okay just putting like at least one effort on. But but yeah, that's great.
Okay, actually no, I was gonna think about doing a tidy test, but I feel like with this
that's
guy
3
I wait,
fatigue.
so I
Yeah,
think I'm
just
gonna
wait.
rest because I don't want to draw a
Okay.
card. Especially if he's gonna be gone next round.
Yeah, true.
And
Well,
then
we
I can.
hope.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I'm gonna do this exhaustibility to spend 1 token to add a token to this. And for 2 fitness, that lets me traverse, but traversing is not what I want to be doing right now because of this guy. I take 3 fatigue. So that's all I can do. So I'm resting. So refresh time. Move a cloud. We get our stuff back here. Draw a card. A dear friend, but I'm not going to look for any friends because there's probably none in there. But it's a heart for tests, I guess. I should go first.
Path cards first.
Path cards. Oh yeah, trouble happens. Your card first.
Oh no!
Stick a buck.
Another one. Okay.
And my card is up. Oh, but if there's another predator in play, this predator comes into play exhausted.
Okay. Got a lot going on in your play area.
Yeah,
there.
that's fine.
But yes, I do think you go first because then, as you said, this will get.
So I will exhaust this, remove this, add 2 to this, and an aid to this. Or a token to this aid card, I should say. So there's 4 on here now. And this guy clears.
Did you read anything?
No, there's no clear effects. Okay. He's just annoying. So he could come back once this is gone. So we only have so many turns. Okay, so I could play a card or do a test. If sun happens, it could ready this guy. So I need to exhaust that guy, maybe. Do that focus test right now. What's avoiding? That's green.
Yeah, I will try to find Bigfoot. I will.
Yeah, it's a feature. So yeah,
that's me.
You need to do the traversing. Oh yeah, I could have done the test on that with the 2 I had, right?
You could have.
I forgot all about that.
Anything already in your play area.
But it only would have been 1 card.
Okay.
Yeah, I should have done that. I forgot about this feature I can traverse.
Yeah, because it is a 0 presence.
I keep thinking that it's like a being, like I can only connect with it or whatever. So we'll pretend last turn. It's just random, so I'll just take whatever card. But I would have put 2 fitness in on a test. I just drew we know I drew this card. I mean, I could just put it back, whatever, but then I would know what it is. So I would have done a traverse, which is the compass. I would spend my other ferret.
Oh yeah, because it would be discard.
Yeah, I'll spend my other ferret. So that's a 3 I would have had.
+1.
So that's 4. So okay. 4 presents would have been on here. And we just got to remember if there's an odd number, it matters. So that's an even number. That's great. It's not, it wouldn't have been the blue, so it wouldn't add extra.
And then the only thing would be the red that would have given you 1 more fatigue.
So then I wouldn't have this card. It would be here. And then
this one was exhausted. I just don't know if that one.
It was active Cicado. It wouldn't matter. The only thing was here for a fatigue. I would have just taken a token off of here, taken a token. So I'd have 1 less token there.
Okay.
I think that's all good.
Yeah.
And then I would have drawn a different card on my thing.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. And then this one is odd or even. I can't remember if there's an odd number.
Yeah. So
even numbers are good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So what just happened is great. So yeah, I forgot I had that I could have done with my fitness. Yeah. Yeah. That's better.
Okay. And then you did not do a test yet for this turn.
Yeah. I'm still on my first turn. All I did was an exhaust at the start of my turn. It could do that kind of thing again and just ignore these guys with this 3 here. Or I ignore them and do a focus here, which I have better test icons for that. So, yeah, let's do that. Or do I have a way? Can I avoid these guys better? If I exhaust this one, then when mountains come up, this guy won't bite him. But if sun comes up, this guy readies this guy, and that's trouble. I do have 3 more fatigue, so I'd suffer an injury. I need to just exhaust this guy, I feel like. But I don't.
Which one, sorry?
This one.
That one, okay.
Or just harm him somehow.
If the red came up, they would harm each other, would they not? Again? And they would both
No. The mountain would make that happen.
Oh.
But if the sun came up, I'm in trouble, because then this guy readies up.
Right.
But for an avoid test, I can only do green 1 against 2, and that's it. So that's like not good for me.
I could do a 2-on-2 if that would be helpful.
Yeah, so maybe I just ignore them and I go for a tidy test. So I will spend the 3 off here to ignore this 3 fatigue. And I will do focus of 3 on this 2.
0.
Okay, so 1 of these gets removed. I discard 1 neglect from the location. If I fail, it fatigues you. Nope.
And then you'll trigger all the red.
All the red. Suffer fatigue. That's annoying. Uh-oh. Nothing here. I suffer an injury, but when a ranger would suffer an injury from a jerk-faced predator,
oh wow,
or harm would be added to a being by a predator, I could cancel that effect. So I exhaust, and I use 1 call from here. So if there's an active sick Godot, I suffer an injury, but no. And that is that. There are not 2 active predators, only 1 active predator right now. For me, the other one's not readied. So yeah, it's dangerous to like do stuff when you leave things up and roaming around unattended to.
Definitely.
But yeah, I got rid of 1 of the neglect. All right, go ahead.
I will.
Yeah, if you can deal with this guy.
Yeah, I will try. I will try an awareness test.
Or if just the blue comes up, he'll stab him and get rid of him, and he'll bite him and get rid of him. Yeah, so we just need a mountain to happen, and these guys are both gone. So, oh no, but they would only be gone if a mountain happened for me.
Yes. No, not if I'm...
Or if you're interacting with something here and a mountain happens.
Yes. Okay, so I'm going to exhaust my roll card to ignore this.
To dodge it?
To dodge, yes, so that I don't take fatigue from that. I will commit 2 effort to this test of avoiding the predator. 2-on-2. 0. We are successful. He is successfully avoided. So this one is avoided. We did get mountain. That didn't do anything. We don't do anything with that. And then what's this one? If there's an active predator, there's not. And then I think I have to do this. If there's an active predator, there's not. Okay. Oh, that was actually very good.
So Yogi said something interesting. Traveling in the world map to a few different places is the game. I'd argue against that, but right now, because we're only on day 2 and we're still exploring, need to change the mindset maybe all in one day. No, what I'm saying is, like the game told us last time we played, is every time, and it tells you in the rule book, is every time you sit down for a session, you drive it. You decide what you want to do. So all I'm saying is, like, if we're going after this, we need to sit down and that needs to be the focus. And traveling multiple days or multiple locations in the same day, I understand that's going to be a thing that happens in the future. We'll probably have reward cards that let us travel faster. But the fact we're only in day 2 and we've only seen like 3 locations, I'm still in the aspect or the phase of I want to see more things in the game before I just try that strategy of rush to a location, rush to a location, rush to a location. That's all. But yeah, for now, I've never been here before. I maybe don't want to come back here for a while. Let's just do some stuff that are here and see what happens. That's where I'm at, because we're only on day 2 and we've only been here once. So I'm not in a rush, and I'm not going to take, I've never played any video or board games like this that have side quests. I don't want to do every side quest. And if you just sit there doing side quests, you do stretch out the game longer, may become boring, because side quests are never as interesting as main quests usually. They're usually just fetchy, filler, kind of like, oh, cool, I got an item, or I spent all that time collecting a bunch of useless crap and got more useless crap. So maybe that one was just to get me to buy some more DLC, you know what I mean? So the fact that you say the word side and side, I'm interested in finding a fellow ranger who went missing. That's kind of cool, or tidying up his place. Thematically, that sounds fun. But trying to lure out some big wild animal or whatever we're trying to do there, I kind of forget all that led up to that. But luring out some prey, or using prey to lure out something big and hungry, thematically to a ranger literally on day 2 of my brand new job, doesn't sound like something I want to chase down right now. And the cool part is we could literally leave it there forever, and it doesn't matter until they try to give us a new lure or a new confront. Then we have trouble because the card's locked up.
Yeah.
So I don't know if we can just discard it and say, screw it, we don't want to do it. But there's nothing stopping you in like all those video games I played from starting 1,000 side quests and just having a whole list of them and doing whatever ones you feel like doing. But if I'm sitting down sometimes on a weekend and I boot up a Zelda, sometimes I just want to go, today's the day I feel ready for going and tackling that main story quest, fighting that giant thing that's been scaring me for hours and hours and hours. I've done enough that I feel ready to fight it. But sometimes I'm like, I got a headache, it's raining outside, I don't want to drink a ton of caffeine today. I'm just going to do mindless tasks in this video game or whatever, this adventure game, and just do those boring, let me just go search for things hiding in bushes until I find enough of those things to give them to this lady who needs to brew a potion. You know, like that's just how I'm discussing out loud those kind of things. But saying the game is just, you need to travel location, you don't. Your session does not need to do that. But of course, the overarching game, we're not going to beat this game staying in the first 2 or 3 locations, of course. But I like to really drill home that it feels cool. At least it feels that way, that we can just do what we want. We could literally every day set this location up and sit here and just goof around until we've done everything here and then move on. I think, unless the game kind of kicks us out of there, but
yeah, we don't have any like actual missions that we're on right now. We're just kind of doing stuff and exploring.
And I think that's what happens at day 3 that has one of those entries that we must read when day 3 happens, is that like, all right, you've had enough time to goof around.
Yeah.
Now get moving on to something, you know, here's your next main story, chase it when you want to.
Yeah.
But right now it's just letting us kind of do what we want, which is neat.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm blown away. Like I sat down today, like I didn't know what we're doing today. I knew we had a cool card that we're going to choose to put in someone's deck. That's all I knew we were doing today. Now we have freaking Bigfoot. We had some thing that wanted to latch itself onto things.
Oh, that was annoying.
And we have a ranger that's lost with a messy ranger station.
Yeah, like maybe there's clues in there.
And we got a side quest, a couple side quests now on the go that like we could chase. So like, I didn't know what we're doing, and it's cool, all this stuff that just got presented to us. And I'd be happy if we got like 1 or 2 of those things done and we cleaned it up and we're good. I don't need every session to blow my mind, but like even the little things are kind of blowing my mind, which is cool.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go for this because I want to know about this Bigfoot thing. So.
Okay, squirrel. No, I want to address that because some people like maybe didn't watch the first episode or like want to know how it's going. Like you're going to see that as we're on episode 3, 4, 5, 6 of this. People are going to stop in like they do every campaign and go, Rob, or Mel, or whoever, should I buy this game, guys? I don't want any spoilers. I'm just joining in. How are you feeling now after 4 episodes? I want to know. So I don't know. I'm just kind of like, this is what's going through my head. But yeah, this is cool. But when I see you must do this, or this is how the game is, I'm like, is it though? I don't know. But yeah, I know what you mean, Yogi. Like it is like change the mindset, but again, it's a side quest. So like I don't have to do it if I don't want to. But do I need to?
I like to do all the missions because who knows what you're going to get as a reward for it.
But that's what I was going to say is, do I need to do a certain amount of side quests to get a certain amount of rewards to be able to handle what is in the end game? Maybe. Or maybe could I go naked with a stick, run to the final boss, and just beat it with a stick and post my speedrun on the internet? I don't know.
The other thing for this mission, especially of the search mission of finding that ranger, we did note something in our tracker. So if we don't do it by that time, I feel like it's gone.
Yeah.
So in my head too, I'm like,
but it's
oh,
a side
we
mission.
I know, but I'm like, oh, we should do it because if we don't, we're gonna lose it completely.
Because you have FOMO.
Well, we might get something from it.
Officially, a Kickstarter game got you some FOMO. Surprise! Who knew?
No, but when I know things are ending, I'm like, oh, well, maybe I need it. So.
Yeah, Yogi says, I haven't even played the game. I just mean more that you're not stuck in one spot for each session. I'm not saying there isn't stuff to do here now. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. You say, this is the game. Change your mindset, but it's like, do any of us know what this game is yet? I don't know.
But I do see where Yogi's coming from. I'm changing your mindset that we're not forced or stuck in one location for each session.
This isn't the scenario today. This isn't scenario 6. We must do this and get out of here alive and do what it's thrown in front of us. And we found our objective. Our objective is whatever we want it to be right now.
And however many locations that takes us to. Yeah. Which we do have to change because we are very structured in the way we play games. And this is very open-ended. So.
Yeah. It's cool. I don't know where we were.
It's your turn. I just exhausted this predator for you. So now you're a little more free on what you want to do.
Yeah. Okay.
And I will try to take care more of this one.
Because you have feature stuff. I do have. And you're the traverser person.
Yeah. If you have focus ability.
Yeah, I'm going to do one more of that.
Okay, that's great. I can probably do one, but.
Okay. So I'm going to, I'll spend an energy to put an aid token on a card with an exhaust ability. Then I will interact with this, but I'll spend this, so I don't care about this.
That's very good.
I don't know if it is though.
Combo.
Yeah, but I don't know if that was the right play. But if I'm not going to use that awareness or something, because attaching this to a feature doesn't really make sense there. I don't have any features right now, so I'll hold this. But I will go for this tidy test. I don't care about this guy's a 0. The tidy test, I'll use my 1 focus and another one of these cards for 3.
Okay. Focus of 0.
So I'm like over committing kind of, but now there's only 2 left. We're halfway there. And this is gone. This is gone. But see, I'm running out of like, I guess I have this I can do one with later.
I also have 2 I could probably commit. I could probably try that test one time. Hopefully
I need to like soothe to get more cards in hand because the drawing is not the way to do it. The remembering.
And then mountain was the trigger.
Add additional progress, which didn't happen, so that sucks. That doesn't matter. There's an active predator, there's not, and that's good. Go ahead.
Okay. I think the feature, so I can use a traverse test, or do I?
Oh yeah, I still have fitness for this too, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, go ahead. I'll probably do that after. I only have like 1 or 2 to put to it, but it's a 0, so.
Maybe I'll try my tidy test.
Might as well, like nothing bad happens from them, right? No. Oh, if it fails, it fatigues you.
I can do a tidy test of 3.
Yeah, I don't know if that's overkill actually. Oh, but it is a 2.
Yeah. So that...
No, it's a 1. It's a 1.
Oh,
it's not this number. Yeah, I forgot. Oh my, I'm playing dumb. So then... I am way overcommitting. Because yeah, if it's a test that doesn't have a bracket and a number for success, it's literally just a 1. I keep thinking I'm testing against the 2.
Same, I didn't even realize that. Okay, so then I'll do a tidy test for 2.
Yeah, I way overcommitted, but I'd still need to put 1 energy in to even use these cards. So I mean, whatever. But damn.
I will have to suffer 1 fatigue for the passing the buck.
Yeah, so you just need 1 to succeed.
And we're going to hope I'm successful. +1, yes. Okay. That. Removed, discarded. I could suffer fatigue for this, but I feel like you have that handled now, so I'll let that go. Well, you could do 1 more test, right? Oh, no.
No, I can't.
Okay, then I will.
And these will all be ready next time, so yeah. Okay. So if you can do another one,
I can do it next turn. I only have 1 focus, but
Matthew, hello. Amazon Spring Cleaning Duty. Yes, exactly.
Nothing. Okay.
Yeah, we're doing a little tidying of this ranger station in the North Outpost.
It's almost clean, so.
Okay, connect test. Connect one of these things, which I probably should do. No. But for now, I'll do... yeah. We'll do a fitness to traverse. Yeah, I'll put that in. So it's 3 on 0.
Plus 0, so 3.
Uh-oh, that's an odd number. It's not
so as long
mountains.
as it's not a sun. Okay.
Oh, wait. That's not the right symbol. That's not the right symbol. It's just put 2 on there.
Oh,
I'm being dumb.
Oh, 1.
What's this symbol for?
2.
This one is
So
for the
total of 3
remember.
or
Oh, okay, yeah,
total
never
of
mind, never mind. Oh, it's for this test. I have this for this test next turn.
okay.
Never mind. Wrong test.
So we're even again though, right?
Yes, we're
Okay.
even. So we just need 2 more on there. And then we're good to go.
Crest. Okay, so the
read that.
crest will trigger.
Oh yeah, and I have to suffer fatigue from this.
And then this crest will make you suffer.
Suffer
what?
another fatigue. Oh man, we're running out of time.
Oh no.
Yep.
Alrighty. Well, maybe I will try a traverse test here on the shadow for 2. -1 successful, but I needed more than that.
Yep.
Oh, what was I thinking?
Suck.
Because I thought it was only 1.
No.
Oh, surrendering now. Okay.
Oh, you had more you could have put in?
Yeah.
You're a loser.
But I thought that it was only 1. Sorry. Okay, so
well, you could have got a -2 also.
Should I shuffle that card back in and do it again?
I don't know. But yeah, you thought you only needed 1
I thought I only needed 1.
No, you need 2 on
So I'm like, I only need if I'm...
Just redo it.
Okay.
Shuffle it in and do something
let me do that again. I'm so sorry.
Roll back. Delightful rule, yeah.
Yeah, oops.
Everything is happy. Yeah, Mel thought I had left 1 left on here, but
Even
remember,
though
I did it wrong. I had the wrong symbol.
Even though I corrected it for you, I just still was like, oh, only 1. Okay, so then we need 2 only. Okay, so then let's change it to...
So how would you... Remember, you got to take fatigue because this guy's not dealt with.
Oh, yes, I will do that. I need 2, so to make sure that I'm fully successful...
Yeah, you could draw -2. It's rare, but you could.
So if I commit 4, then I'm more successful no matter what. Okay, 0. Okay, so 4 go on there.
4 go on here.
That is cleared.
We're clearing with progress. So I'm going to put the 4 just in case something says don't clear it, remove something or weird.
Sure.
39. 39. Clear. You've met an interloper, right? Clear with progress. All is well. 39.4. You track the Yeti. Oh, as you did before. As you get close, its figure slips behind a nearby tree. You're sure that there is no way a being that large could hide behind that tree. But when you approach, it's gone yet again. See, we need Cordo to even complete this probably. If Cordo Ranger veterans play, go to this. Otherwise, read. You turn, and a familiar form is standing before you. The Yeti spreads both its arms and reaches towards you, its furry hands hovering centimeters above over your shoulders. Then it lowers its arms. Hesitantly, you stretch out your arms and do the same to it. The Yeti hoots softly, a sound that seems somehow satisfied to you. Then it steps back and walks off into the forest. You feel a sense of calm, knowing that you have a friend in these woods. Each ranger soothes to fatigue.
Beautiful.
Oh, we got a big hug from a Yeti.
Oh, that's the card I was waiting for.
I also like the way in the future, the metric system is what has survived. Just throwing it out there, everybody. That's right. The world came together to solve the pollution problems, and all that was left was the metric system. So yeah. Okay. And that's it. So we can keep searching this guy. We can keep finding him and clearing him, but all it'll do is give us a big warm hug, and that was not worth the effort.
Says, can you show card? I think he thinks we might have read the wrong.
Can we show card? All right. So we clear it with progress. We read 39. And then I clicked on 39, and we cleared it with progress. Oh, we didn't meet an interloper.
Oh.
Otherwise, go to 39.5. I misread. Spoilers, so we don't get those cards.
Those are my 2 fatigue cards. I'll put those back.
Thank you, Edgar, for having us double check it. You move through the trees, not sure if you actually found something. You're not even sure you really saw a being at all. You look for tracks, signs of passage, anything to guide your way. Then suddenly you come around a tree and find yourself face to face with a tall, furry humanoid with features that seem to be a blend between human and something else. You've heard stories of the Yeti before, but you thought they were just that, stories. You look at the Yeti for a long moment, and it looks back at you. Its eyes meet yours, and you feel oddly at peace, as if you and this Yeti share an ancient kinship. You begin to speak, and in response, it rumbles in a low, somehow non-threatening manner. Then it steps back and slips behind a tree. You move to follow, but it's no longer there. Something glints on the ground, however, right there in the beginning had been where the being, had been standing. Gain the translocator reward card. And now we've met it. So now it's our friend. So if we meet it again, it will hug us, unless we have Cordo, the ranger veteran, which probably knows this guy and can tame him. Right?
Yes, you're right.
So we're going to do this. And then it says, otherwise, we're going to read this. Okay, so we'll do that in a sec. So gain translocator reward card. Luckily, we all can access the living valley while we watch. Yeah, true. All you guys can click through this stuff to make sure I'm not doing it wrong, which I usually do. Yeah. Translocator, something or other. So here's the translocator reward card. It's cost 3 focus to play it. 3 focus to even put it in your deck, so we can't even get it.
Can't even get this card.
We're not even allowed to use this card.
Oh.
Until we play with another ranger that has, like, if we had a third player playing with us, or we decide to switch to another ranger deck to put this in and play with that one sometimes. But we can look at it. It's a really cool card. When you perform a test, dodge each card in play.
Oh.
So you can use one of the shifts.
Wow.
If you fail a test, suffer an injury.
Okay.
Wow.
Cool.
It's otherworldly gear. Cool. So that will just go in our unlocked rewards. Okay. Oh,
Yogi says that works with his deck.
Okay. So Yogi, if you come over and play, we can put it in your deck the next time we camp.
And then that one is now just discarded. So now if we do come across again in this playthrough.
So we know it's here. If we find Cordo and get Cordo to come with us somehow using some other side quest, persistent trickery. Remember to everyone write this down for, 6 episodes from now. Whenever we meet Cordo the Ranger, we got to bring Cordo, who is in, we know where he is at it, I think.
Isn't it this guy?
No.
Oh. Nope.
Cordo is in
within
Lone Tree Station, I think. We probably met Cordo. I just don't remember them all. Yeah. I'm bad with names. So now we're going to read this. You try to follow the Yeti, but it's vanished again. You're going to need someone more skilled in tracking than you to keep following this thing. You think Cordo, back at Lone Tree, might be able to help. I have an inkling, says Edgar. Cordo will ask about interloper. Yeah. If you wrote that down, right? Whatever it said. You met an interloper?
Yes.
Yeah.
We met the interloper.
When Cordo comes into play, it'll be like, if you've, or you clear Cordo, it'll ask about, if you had an interloper, read this. Okay.
Okay. That was me.
Well, that was useless.
These mountains don't do anything. Okay.
So we just need to tidy up and get out of here, I think. But
I can't tidy up until next turn.
Or get more prey set aside.
Yeah, I can.
But again, I don't even know if there's enough prey here, but we could go to the next place, get a few more prey, and then purposely try to get out of there really fast.
Yeah.
So then lure this guy, but I don't know if we lure him, I don't know.
Like, we're luring him with prey. He's not going to attack us. Like, he's got a full belly from all the animals.
You think that's how that works?
That's my guess, right?
So basically,
like maybe make him friendly?
So basically, we would read this, and I don't know what it would do, but that's all we know.
Or more.
Okay. Or more, yeah. I might ask, like, if you fed him more. I don't know.
Oh, I think we're reading this wrong.
What?
This says, Arrive at a new location while there are 5 or more total presents of prey set aside.
Yep. But they're all one.
Oh, they're all ones. Okay.
We haven't found any prey that's more annoying.
I see. Sorry.
I think there is one that we saw before when we were playing that standalone one. Those big vacuums.
Yeah.
I think those were more presents, and I think they were prey, but maybe they weren't. I don't remember. But for now, in where we are, prey seems all low presents. So you're going to have to go to multiple locations because each deck doesn't have more than 4 presents worth of prey in it, kind of thing.
Nice.
Which I think is by design. So that's why I'm saying it's going to take some work on that one. And it's the arrive step when that's checked, not when you leave a place. Oh, Marav, I'm not sure how to say it, I'm sorry. I assume prey makes them easier depending on how much you have.
Yeah, I could see that, yeah.
Yeah, maybe. From this Yeti, you get alien tech. Fun. Yeah. Like, what? Why did he have this?
It's your turn whenever you are ready. I
Okay.
just cleared the Yeti.
Might as well just do a connect test on something.
Do you try on this one? I'm going to try on mine as well. If we can put them in there, maybe. Who knows what we're going to
Yeah, sure. I'll try to connect for 4.
4?
Yeah.
0.
Okay. So 4 progress, but the problem is it's going to get bit and leave that way. I probably should have done this guy to try to get rid of the second predator, but yeah, that's what I was going to do. But you
do it.
tricked me.
No,
it's fine.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I need to get. I can't have 2 wolves in play, right? Because that's trouble. But yep, whatever.
No, you're.
Oh yeah, I'll suffer fatigue and take this back. Because yeah, this guy's just gonna get bit probably, unless I can do this guy to get rid of him, which I can.
And then you're gonna trigger any sun. And then I'm gonna shuffle this.
So another active Sitka buck. No, we're good. So I'll rest. Or
I'm gonna just do a connect test. Try to get some presents on the Sitka buck I have.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because then we could have 3.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
And then maybe at the next location we get lucky.
Okay, so let's connect for 3. 0. So we are successful. 3 presents. Oops. That's discarded. And then any sun. No. If there's another active Sitka buck, exhaust is being at no. Okay.
No.
And you already rested. I will rest.
Yeah, I'll rest and boom. Refresh. So cloud's gone, and unfortunately midday sun happens, right?
Yep.
And that gets no clouds on it, but we can add clouds. Refresh. Add 1 cloud to this card. If there are 3 or more clouds, goes back to perfect day. But we will suffer fatigue every time the sun comes up. And focus plus that, the same test as our tidy, but it's 2 successes. You can add a cloud to the card and soothe the fatigue. So you can speed up this thing.
That's helpful.
Super interesting. Okay.
Card. Oh, that's the new tech.
Okay, your card. Overgrown thicket. Obstacle. Uh-oh. That just became trouble. And my card. Another prey. Uh-oh, look at this. We got a little tag team match happening now. We got Sitka Bucks versus Wolves. And we got referee Pokoto the Ferret in the middle.
Oh, I gotta ready this.
Was refereeing this pay-per-view match. Showdown at the Northern Outposts. I'm gonna take bets. Take some bets. Who's gonna win? All right. Who's going first? Can you finish the tidies? That's kind of what we want to do, and then probably try to get out of here.
You can try the tidy.
Yeah.
Oh, the obstacle I can't yet.
That's why I'm asking about dodging or getting rid of obstacles.
Yeah, I can dodge that one.
You said you drew your obstacle card. You could exhaust that, no?
Yeah, I gotta play it first. I can't.
Then play that. That's what I'm saying. Just whatever gets you there. I don't mean right away do that test.
Okay.
I just mean that's a priority, right? We're working towards.
And then right now I can exhaust and exhaust an obstacle. Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. So I need to see if you pass this focus test before I start spending focus tokens and focus cards. So no, but I think I'll do it. It's gonna get 3 tokens. I'm now at 5 equipment slots. This is my intention translator. I can exhaust, use a charge. When a ranger performs a connect test, I can commit 1 effort. Nice. So I can try to connect to clear some of these things. Oh yeah, sorry. And then at the end, I'll do this before this buck gets dealt with. I'll exhaust this to move 1 here to put 2 here. It'll clear this prey before the gets bitten. I don't know. Maybe I should have done something else with that. Well, it doesn't matter how it gets cleared, right? It still goes there.
I believe so.
Yeah. But it's okay.
And then can you add an aid token?
Yep. I'm just looking at them here. They're all aids. Yeah, maybe let's put 1 on this. And go ahead.
Okay, I will try to perform this tidy test. I will exhaust my roll to dodge this 1 presence here, this buck. So we're doing a tidy test for 2 on 1. +1. Successful. We have fully tidied.
When there's no neglect on this location, read 4.1.
I'll add this back to my hands.
Read 1. If you fixed up Northern Outpost.
I don't think so. Have we?
I don't think so. You don't
we
have
don't
it
have that
written
written down.
Okay.
No.
Otherwise, read. It takes hours of hacking back overgrowth and scrubbing the floor to get the outpost back in working order. You breathe a sigh of relief at a job well done. Future visitors to this outpost will have a much easier time reaching the structure now. Each ranger soothes 3 fatigue. Doggo. Discard the deep woods if it's in play.
It's not.
We already dealt with that. And record fixed up Northern Outpost on the campaign tracker. So if we come here again, we could clean the neglect to then just get to soothe 3 fatigue.
Okay.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay. And that's that. Soothing is good. Okay.
That was. Did I do? That was me. That was this test.
The red test. So you'll suffer fatigue. Whatever this.
And then if there's an active cicado, nope, there's not.
Well, it wouldn't be over here because you didn't interact with my area. So. Okay, so now we just want to travel out of here, right? That's really what we're trying to get done. Maybe get another prey over here.
I'm gonna try because I have a few here that I can use for connection. I have some spirit.
Okay.
So I'll try to connect with this doe or this buck, and then start working on getting us out of here.
Yeah, these guys suffering injuries is also bad. So move a being and add 2 progress to it. Yeah, the only problem I'm worried is if I try to connect with this guy to get him over here and cleared, if I draw red, both these guys will bite me because I have more than 3 fatigue. And that's 2 injuries. I can prevent both, or no, I can only prevent 1 at a time. So I think I need to deal with one of these guys. But I don't know how to do that other than just connecting and hoping I get 6 on them. I think. Yeah, so I can't deal with this guy this turn, maybe. So yeah, I'll do 2. Emit 1 from here. So that is 3, 4, 5. 6. Sure. 6 on 2.
0, you got it.
So I passed and put 6 effort, which clears this. Well, putting all that in, that's crazy town, but it works. So these will get discarded, but this one I'll suffer fatigue. Take it back to my hand.
And then mountains will trigger when you're ready.
Mountains. Remove a trail token. Nope. If there's an active predator, exhaust it. And add damage to this being. Sorry, add 2 damage to it. So it will clear from damage. And then add harm to this being equal to that guy's presence. He got bit, but he definitely dealt with that wolfie. Okay, your turn.
Okay, I will attempt to connect for 3. +1 for 4. So we will clear this prey. We'll add them to our pile. These are discarded. And it's discarded. And then I will suffer fatigue. And that's that. And then this will get reshuffled. Okay.
I'll do a connect test against the buck. I should just try to, yeah, I'll just do it for 2.
Connect for 2?
Yeah.
-1.
So 1 progress here. And I'll suffer fatigue. Put that back in my hand.
So you did a connect test of 2?
Yeah, but -1 is 1.
Yeah, so you still passed. So
I passed, so I put 1 progress.
2. You put the amount of your effort.
But my effort is -1 because you told me it's -1, right? 2 minus 1 is 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's how that works. And then I return this to my hand by fatigue. And then there's red. So I suffer another fatigue. Ooh. And this one, no active cicado. Your turn. I'm not sure, Yogi, what you're asking. Does that count from? Yeah, let me know. But now you see, so I think you're okay. I don't know. I don't know.
I think I will try a traverse test on the northern outpost.
I should not be watching football at the same time. Just ignore me. It's all good. It's all good. 3. Do what you want to do. It's all good. No worries. No worries.
I don't have any shenanigans, but let's try a traverse test of 3 against.
Oh yeah, that's what we need to be doing.
-1, so 2. Okay, successful. So my 2 plus 1 here. Lets me add 3 progress.
We need 8 on there to get out of here.
And then this can go back in my hand if I take an injury or suffer fatigue, but I'm running low on cards here.
I know, so we might just camp when we're finished. I feel like we got a bunch done. Like,
yeah,
maybe Yeti, we started this, so we can start our next session in a new place.
Yeah.
And start working on this. The only problem is this doesn't continue.
I know.
So I don't know if we can get to a new location. And
it'll depend also what's in that last card. If that is
I don't know. I feel like we haven't seen the other soothing plants.
Oh, there's more than one. Oh yeah. But if there's a doe in there, 2 does.
And there's probably another wolf. Maybe another buck.
Yeah, I was thinking
there might be another buck too.
Okay.
Oh no, there's a buck here. Never mind. I don't know.
Is there,
I don't know if does equal bucks. Like if there's 3 and 3.
I don't know.
But also there could be another feature. It could just be some watery thing. There's definitely another plant though. I remember there's 2 plants.
Yes.
Because you and I both had one time, and there's only one here.
You're right. Okay.
And yeah, I feel like there's another wolf. I feel like there's at least 3, maybe 4 wolves.
Oh no.
So it could be 2 wolves and a plant.
Okay.
Which doesn't help us.
Okay, I am done. Go ahead.
Travel and camp and get that sick 3 focus reward card. We're not allowed to take the reward card. We don't have enough focus to even use that card.
Yeah, we can't get it.
Yeah, we can't get it unless we switch decks. But we could put it in one of the other decks we're not playing with, which I probably would do. Yeah.
Oh, there's 2 obstacles. Wonderful. Oh yeah, I probably.
Oh, the second obstacle. So then, yes, Edgar, you're right. I forgot about
that the obstacle doesn't come out.
Yeah, we just need to get out of here. If we want to
travel here.
Yeah, we need to just get out of here and end it.
I can only exhaust 1.
Okay. So it's my turn.
Oh, he's joking, Dister. Yep.
No, but we should, if we do camp, we should take that card and put it in one of the side decks we have there, and just in case we use one of those decks later in the playthrough, or we just forget about it and who cares. But yeah, or a house rule that when we do switch decks, we get a free like camp at the start of whatever session we play with that deck, where we get to go through the rewards and like put it in. Then I probably would do that because I would forget what we did. Because then we might also want to modify other rewards that we don't use and we could put in there too. But anyways, all right. Yeah, so for me to do this, I could I don't have any compasses, but I would only take 1 fatigue here. I don't have any more ways to connect. Oh, I could try to dodge one, avoid one being. Does that really matter? It's just more test stuff. But I could get another mountain and that could help. Yeah, I'll just do 2 on 2. I'll take 1 fatigue.
Plus 1.
So that's 3.
Plus this gives you another 1.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that helped me too. So
4
on there. So close.
So we're 1 away.
So if we drew a mountain, that would have been good.
Oh, or if I get that card that lets me.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Just put them on.
Okay.
1 is in my discard though.
And then sun happens where I suffer fatigue because it's hot out here. Move 1 trail token, doesn't matter. If there's another Sitka buck, there's not. Your turn.
I actually feel like I'm just going to rest. I don't want to do anything with this awareness and do another test. So I will pass. I rest. I don't think there's a reason to do anything. Oh, what's this? Fish too if there's no water in play. Right? That's not water? No.
All right, I'm resting too then.
Okay. So add a cloud. Can we refresh this?
Dear friend.
Oh, my boots.
Ready. Draw for you.
Alrighty.
It's a wolfie. Draw for me. The other obstacle.
Oh no. Okay, so things are a little bit
2
more.
obstacles. That's annoying.
Yeah, I can exhaust 1.
It's only 4 to get through them if you travel, and they're only 1 each, so like they're not that hard to get through.
And I can exhaust 1 of them. So if I could exhaust 1, then clear the second, potentially, if you can get one through.
You also could use hunt tests with the compass to add equal to your effort. So you're just like hunting through. So that's another way to use your other energy to get through them. But yeah, you also have a way to exhaust one if we need.
Yes, which I think we'll need.
Okay.
Okay. I'm just going to play a card.
I don't know. I'm debating this little side quest to see what happens, but I'm worried when that guy shows up, we're not ready for him, especially like we can't survive in a new location. I only have, like, I'm almost fatigued out, Mel.
I have 6, yeah.
We got to get out of here.
We have to hurry. Okay.
Yeah. Forget the prey stuff. You just need to get through the obstacles and we travel.
Yeah. So am I going first?
Sure.
All right. I'm going to spend 1 focus to put my reverb locket, allowing me to attach a moment underneath it. And we'll put that one there. And then I will put 2 echoes on this. And then I will spend 1 vault to exhaust an obstacle. And when there's no vaults on this gear, discard it. And then my next turn, I'll try for that one. Dodging this card.
Let's play Doggo. And Doggo will exhaust to move a being.
That's very good.
And add 2 progress to it. I can move this guy. That's funny. I can move this guy, put progress on this guy, and then exhaust him to put even more progress on another guy. Cook combo. But I think I'm okay.
I can help you if I'm successful because I have that one that lets me add presence to beings based on my success.
Yeah, whatever.
So.
I'm not worried about this. I'm just pulling it away so you can do your tests easier. Yeah, I'm just hurting with my sheepdoggy.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Okay, so let's attempt a traverse on the obstacle. Let's do only 3. I need to get 4 on there. Part of me wants to save 1 in case. If I save 1 and I get a +1, this is gone. And then I still have 1 option on this traverse test. But if I'm unsuccessful and this is still here, then we're stuck because I don't.
Can you just dodge this card?
Oh, you're right. Duh.
But then it's still in play ready, right?
So
yeah, we can't travel.
We can't travel.
Never mind.
But if I can clear it with 3, if I get a +1, it's cleared. And I still have 1 focus or fitness to be able to attempt another traverse test.
Okay, whatever.
Do I risk it? I don't have another. I think I risk it. I
think it's something to get back to your hand to do.
Yes.
But you have to succeed.
But I have to succeed. I have to get.
You will, because it's a 1 and you're putting 3 in, so there's no way you can fail.
No, I just want to get the +1 so that I can fully clear it right now.
But you can also do the awareness test on it, like I said, to put progress on it that way. So if you have.
Okay, so then I do save this and I keep memory. Okay, yeah. Let's just attempt the test with 3 and see what happens. 0. Okay, I guess that's fine. So 3 on that one. I'm going to remove an echo to exhaust this. To play the attached moment as if it was in your hand, it remains attached to the gear instead of being discarded. So I spend 1. And then after you succeed at a traverse test, add presence to a being equal to your effort. This is in addition to the test standard effect. So 3 can go somewhere on a being that you have.
I don't know. Could be this one, because then I can exhaust him and add more, like 2 to another one. Or 3 to this one, he's 1 away, which sucks. 3 to this one, he's 1 away, which sucks. So like it all doesn't, whatever. I don't know. I don't think it matters right now.
Oh, I could do it again.
Which would add 3.
Another 3, yeah.
So then we add.
So then add 3 to your ferret. Then I'll spend 1.
We add like 3 to this one. Again.
Yep.
And then I could just do an exhaust at the end of your turn to clear this guy. And add an aid token to this one.
These are discarded. This one I will suffer fatigue to bring back to my hand because I think I can use that in the next one. I will have to suffer fatigue. And that's that. Okay, go ahead. Yeah, I'll try awareness test next. The hunt.
So this awareness test is a compass symbol. If I fail, nothing happens. So I'll just do it. I'll do the hunt. Oh, actually, I got this guy. Hold on. Yeah.
You can ignore with your boots.
Oh, yes, that's right. I have tokens there now. So ignore this guy, go after this one with 1, and draw me a card.
0. You got it. Successful.
So boom, that's cleared.
Okay. And then mountains.
Mountain. Move a trail token. If there's an active predator, nope. Go ahead.
Okay. We are going to try to get out of here, so we will attempt a traverse on our location here. So unfortunately, I'm doing a test of 2 on 2, but we're just going to hope we're lucky. We're going to hope for some luck on our side.
Hello, Mary. Marie says, hello from Sweden. Are we having fun, Rob? Hey, Mel, also, of course.
Hi.
Hello.
I am.
Yeah. Actually, this is really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're trying to get out of here. This needs to be a 0 or a positive. 0.
Yeah.
Okay.
This game is definitely refreshing. I like the theme and what's going on in it. It's just so different.
2 or 3.
Yeah, it's different. I like it.
Okay, and then I don't think it matters, but I'll add a fatigue and this back to my hand. And that's good. Okay. It's up to you. Like, yeah, I think we're...
No, we're almost feet out,
Yeah.
so I just want to rest in case we draw
I only
something.
have 3.
Yeah. So I'll just rest.
I will rest.
You'll rest. Then we now in the refresh, we can decide, because we have enough here, we can travel.
Oh, it would have been +1, yeah. But that's fine.
Oh, yeah. So then in a travel, it is literally just changing what's on there. We're going to decide to camp.
Yes.
So we got to clean up everything, separate the decks. This is going to stay, this is going to stay, but we lose this progress. We'll reset for the next day. We're going to camp. We don't have any cards to change in decks, but that's fine. I think it's better to camp there than be stuck here because now we're traveling, so we can end our day in the camp. And then that way we can start in a new location. But where is that location going to be? Somewhere that's not a ranger station.
Do we want to try
do a
this one,
poll?
the mountain? Oh, yeah, we could do a poll because we have 3 options.
Okay, so we'll do a poll for those that are still here hanging out. We can choose one of 3 places, and I'll put them all in the poll, and then we can look at the map and kind of vote on them.
So Mount Nin, N-I-M.
Let's do it from left to right if you don't mind.
Atrox Mountain, A-T-R-O-X.
A-T-R-O-X?
Yeah, mountain. Golden Shore.
I'll fix that.
And Mount Nim, N-I-M. And I can hold this up while you guys are voting so you guys can see the terrain. So if we were going to go to the Atrox Mountain or Golden Shore, we will be traveling along woods, which is the same terrain that we're in right now. Or if we go to Mount Nim, we will be traveling across the mountain pass. So again, we don't know what to expect that way.
There's a few interesting things though. Before you vote, pass me the campaign log.
Yes.
So Mel's going to scratch off that we're done day 2. But here's the thing. When we start day 3, we're actually going to be reading an entry. And I don't know what that's going to give us and want us to do.
Oh, you're right.
So if we're looking at the map, like, is it going to just tell us something that we need to go back to like Lone Tree Station or stay in the starting area? So if we go over here, is that more annoying that we have to like travel back here, or like, you know what I mean? Should we stick around close to home base, or should we really push out that far yet? I don't know, but I'm down for whatever. We are looking. We have a side mission to look for our missing dude that was here. Okay, the loon or whatever. But we can do that in any location. So it's not location specific, but each location will have a different. So if we go to the Atrox Mountain, we'll have woods. So we'll have more wolves, Sitka bucks, and does. Same with the Golden Shore. We've been to the Golden Shore before. We've never been to Atrox Mountain. But just keep in mind when we end there and we want to travel to the next place, I assume there's prey everywhere. So if we're trying to do the lure, We know we can find prey in these places, but we don't know the Lakeshore set. I think we did play with the Lakeshore set when we first went to Golden Shore. I could be wrong, though.
When we went to Golden Shore, we cut across the water.
Yeah, but it still gave us a set, and
yes.
I think it was Lakeshore. I think they made us take because we didn't know. So we might have already seen Lakeshore. Had fish probably in it. Bear? Did it have a bear and fish? Does that sound familiar?
It did have fish. You're right. It did.
So if we're trying to do the lure thing, we know we can go through here, and then we can go through here, and then we could still end up at like Aatrox Mountain after the next session.
You're right.
But again, we don't know what the session's going to do at the very beginning. Marie, thank you so much for clicking the join button. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you for the support. So we can travel, you know, like even though we go here, let's say we've been there before, that's fine. Because we might do the lure thing and travel through here because we probably don't have much to do here. But again, we're just searching for that guy. So we're also trying to find a place where we can, that's not a ranger station. So we can place trail tokens and try to get the 8 trail tokens happening on this card. So maybe Golden Shore we've been to before. Maybe it's safer. We can handle it. I don't remember what we did there. We found a nice fishing spot, which could benefit us if we're chilling there trying to work on this. I don't know.
Now, one question. Since we do know, since we've been to Golden Shore before, technically we could look at it, right? And see if it's a ranger station. Like we've been there before, so we technically should know. Are we allowed to?
I don't think it's a ranger station. I think ranger stations are only possibly pivotal locations. Oh. But yeah, I'm down to look.
Yeah, because we've already been there before, so I don't feel like that's cheating,
you did say they all were ranger stations. So we know.
Wasn't, White Skies, no.
Oh, Golden Shore, you said.
Yeah,
sorry.
Yeah, so that's one of our options that we can go to.
Yeah, no. It's just like a little water trail place.
Oh, that's pretty.
Remember, you can come here and contemplate. It's more chill, right?
Yep.
I don't know. But you guys vote however you want. We'll go with whichever one you want to go to. So again, our options are Aatrox Mountain, traveling through the woods, Northern Outpost, traveling through the woods, or Golden Shore, sorry, from Northern Outpost, or Mount Nim, going through mountains we've never seen before.
Yeah, so we totally blind going.
And right now our side quests are to find the missing dude from here, or luring out Quiet was its name.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's how. Locator.
Hello.
Or Loquitur, sorry. Member for 13 months. How is day 2 treating you?
We survived.
Cool.
We managed. I have 3 cards in my deck left.
Yeah, a little more chill. We just hung out at the Northern Outpost. You know.
We really explored a lot.
No, we didn't really explore anymore. Just grabbed some brooms, dustpans, and mops, and kind of cleaned up a dirty ranger station.
Yeah.
I don't know. We dealt with some kind of thing that wanted to attach itself to beings, and yeah, I don't know.
And we maybe found Bigfoot?
No, yeah. We met a Yeti. Interesting. None of this was expected on what we were going to do today. Like I said, I started today with a clean slate of like all we had to do was choose a card to go in our deck from camping. After that, I had no idea what was going to happen here, and all of it kind of was interesting and blew me away. And yet, in the grand scheme of things, we really didn't get anything done. But it still was interesting. Still was cool. I don't know.
But I feel like we tried to accomplish whatever we could, so...
Yeah, we have Search, Loon, and Lure Quiet. Yes. That is what we have right now in side quest. And next episode will be starting day 3, where we have to read a story entry, which I'm assuming is going to give us a story mission to kind of get us going, I would hope. So we're not just wandering around doing side quest stuff that we may or may not want to do or should be doing. Either way. But yeah. So yeah. So that's where we're at. So let's close the poll and we'll find out what Mel is writing in the campaign log to figure out where we're going for the next episode. So I'm closing the poll. Thank you everyone that voted. Much appreciated. Where to travel next? 43%. We want to go to Aatrox Mountain. So I thought Mount Nim would win, but it only got 31% to see the different path deck or whatever. But we've never been to Aatrox Mountain. Keeps us close to where we're going. So we could end. Yeah, I don't know what to say, because when we read that story entry at the start of the next episode, it could totally change everything we want to do, right?
Okay, and then this is woods. So I'm also writing woods.
Yeah. You have to write the path deck. So we'll need woods again. And then these I'm going to save like so. And what is going on here? Weather, no, it's this one. Challenge.
I like after like kind of peeking at what made it into my fatigue pile. So that card I was looking for was in my fatigue, like the very first card. That's so funny. And then one of the new cards that we put in the deck. That's funny.
And challenge missions. So missions, I'll just put this like this. Missions here. And then just making sure I put all the cards in the right spot, because you mess that up and who knows what, how it's going to affect the world.
Oh, yeah.
Pivotal. So one pivotal is locked away, but these can go with the rest of the pivotal. This is woods. Let's put it back with the other woods. Location, weather. Yeah. Doing it on stream is also good, so if I mess up anything, people will yell, no, that shouldn't go there. Or they'll see it later and they'll comment. So we have Mel has changed her deck, so she has displaced cards. And then I have not displaced. Oh yeah, it's upside down, whatever. And then I have not displaced anything. Boom. Boom.
Easy cleanup. That's always fun, right?
Yes, I like card games for that kind of. Of course, when you start pulling modules like Arkham Horror, obviously a little bit more work, which I do appreciate this one, where it's like just grab this one path deck, mix it with this one location or some cards from the Valley set, versus Arkham Horror, where I'm digging through like a bunch of modules from that expansion to find all the little monsters that go in with the location or the scenario. Then I also have to like maybe go pull out the core set, grab some from there, and then maybe even go dig in one of the scenarios from the core set to pull some cards out of that encounter deck, put them all together, and then after I'm done, I have to sit there sorting out in like 8 different piles on where to put them away. So this game being super quick with this is just a core set.
You're right.
Just a core set now. Who knows what expansions will do. They'll start adding in, like it's obviously ripe for expansion to start adding in extra cards to each of the little decks, but then that dilutes it. Then when you're trying to search for people at those locations, less of them are there.
Right.
So I don't know if they can make more cards for the Woods deck and the Lakeshore deck and not break the odds of finding things and make it more annoying, because then you have to alter the power level and other things in the game to balance it out. So they could just make a new map and new locations would probably be the best way to do that and not mess with what exists.
Yeah.
But they could evolve it where you're just replacing cards in those decks. As the world evolves, you're adding in new prey and taking out old prey because something happened in the world to change it, and all that. There's so much you can do with it. It's crazy, but then that still adds to more setup, tear down, and all that.
Yep.
But right now it's clean, beautifully done with the setup and the cleanup, and they kind of needed it to be that way because you're constantly cleaning up and setting up during play. Especially if you're traveling and traveling and traveling and traveling, trying to get somewhere fast. There's constant cleanup. Tear it apart, set it back up, go clean it up. Like, so they can't dilute it where it's like, oh, we're traveling here now. Oh, let's look through the expansion stuff. We need to grab this and this and this and this, and I'll add it in this location. That we literally rush the travel and leave. Now we're separating those decks out again. Yeah,
you wouldn't want to do that mid session.
That would become annoying. So I think they need to kind of keep it this way. So it makes sense. But yeah, it's cool. Definitely cool. Or yeah, they could have used a random number, or a specific number, random number, draw a certain amount. So they could take, just swap out, randomly draw from this big deck, put one in and pull one out. Little tweaks like that could be fine. But yeah, they could do that kind of stuff. Marie says, Rob, you have a lovely wife that shares the same game interests. Yes, I'm lucky. I am lucky, but sometimes the opposite way. Going to conventions, I've met definitely many women, significant others, of male partners or same sex that are like, they don't want to play games with me, or so it's like Works both ways, but yes, it's definitely it seems like a male dominated hobby generally, but it works both ways. But I have met lots of people at conventions who are like, yeah, you're lucky and I can't get anyone to game with me. And it's like, yeah, I understand that too, but yeah.
And I think,
definitely nice to share the hobby.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Lots of people like board games. But again, I've discussed this before. It's like you also have to have someone who wants to do those hobbies with you. So I am very lucky because I'm not the most pleasant to play games with because I can be way too competitive, way too confrontational. And yeah, I'm very set in my ways. So yeah, I'm not the most enjoyable sometimes to play with, as you guys can even watch me. I'm not the most enjoyable to watch play some games. So I'm very lucky in that respect. But there are lots of people out there that like to play board games. It doesn't have to be the person in your house, because that person in your house might not want to play with you and spend that time doing that with you because they'd rather do something else with you. So just be lucky that somebody's with you at all.
We have a lot of the same hobbies, though. Like, we do a lot of things together.
I know. So we obviously can put up with each other, and
yeah,
it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's why I can like not listen, right? And
yeah, you just learn to zone them out, and then you can do whatever. I don't know, like whatever.
Yeah. But the thing too, how you're talking about how you're not pleasant to play games with, I think you are. I think it's more internal to you. But I think you get mad at the game, not at me. So it's easy. It's easy. I don't.
Yeah, I get frustrated with my own decisions. Yeah.
It might be harder for me to then be like, oh, how am I going to play with him because he's mad at me? But you're getting mad at the game, so that doesn't affect me.
Or me. I get triggered. I get triggered easily by like a decision I made 6 turns ago will still bug me that I did something, and I learned that I had that problem in tournament card games where like I could not let something go sometimes. Where like I would get so frustrated and want to rage quit a match playing against someone in a CCG because I realized I was a dummy and I should not have, mulliganed that or opened that or made that decision. I'm an idiot. Obviously he had that card in his deck. I should have known that. And then I just beat myself up, and then I'm so frustrated after that I let myself down. But the other person across the table just sees me pissed and I'm not having fun, and I'm like internalizing, like they might think I'm projecting it at them, but like I can't hide my feelings and emotions. It's just the way I am. But yeah,
I don't think Rob ever gets really frustrated with chat. I think it's more of like joking manner, but
usually, yeah. Frustrated at chat. It depends. But again, I'm reading text, and like I always say, I don't understand sometimes if you're joking or not joking. And I know Yogi does the clown thing, but even so, it's like I read sometimes, and I've always been that way since ever, I don't know, in the late 90s when I had my first little Nokia phone and I started sending text messages unlimited for $2 a month back in those days. Everything reading in text was like, before emojis and stuff, I was like, is this a joke? What are you saying? And then I start losing my crap in messaging, and they're like, yo, I was joking. I'm like, oh, I couldn't tell because I was reading text and interpreting it how I would think it says. But yeah, so reading chat is definitely a challenge, and I'm sorry for anyone I've lost. I sometimes just start going nuts, and you're like, well, relax, I'm not even saying that. And I'm like, oh yeah, I reread it. Oh yeah, I get, yeah. So that's a problem.
I think I take everybody as they're joking. Maybe that's the problem.
Yeah.
And maybe they're really being mean to me and I don't even get it because I think they're joking.
Yeah, maybe. No,
it works for me.
In the chat, it's not necessarily jerk faces.
No.
Everyone's usually pretty chill. It's the comments, the random comments that, chat is set on subscriber only to keep porn bots out. But the comments, anyone can comment. You don't have to be subscribed or anything like that. So yeah. Some people are pretty harsh there. Pretty harsh. But yeah, most people are kind though. Yeah, casinos love me. Yeah. They know when I can't hide my poker face at all. I don't have one. Yeah. That's why I don't play poker. I'm not stupid. That's a game I would lose at. Yeah, even if I knew all the strategy, all the odds, and was super good at it, I can't be, because that's a big part of it. I'd just be giving money away. I'm not stupid. Anyways, that's it for another session of Earthborne Rangers. I don't know when the next one will be. Next weekend, I think. Unless I play a solo one this week. I don't think there's an evening where we can play it, maybe. Because you should be painting
Yep.
I know you have a painting stream tomorrow.
Yep.
I don't know how long it's going to take that big dragon, but you could paint it like another night this week, continue. So like you can just keep working on it, keep it fresh, keep it going.
Yeah, because we don't know when that's going to show up in our campaign.
Yeah, and then we'll keep playing that every weekend. So at some point it's going to catch up to you.
Mm-hmm.
But either way, stay tuned to the channel. Check the playlist that's linked down below if you're watching this later. I'll put all future episodes in there as soon as I schedule them. You can find them in there, set notifications, or you can subscribe, turn notifications on. You'll get notified when we go live. And if it's something you don't want to watch, just swipe it away. But if you see Earthborne Rangers, click it, join in, whatever, or just subscribe so it's in your feed later and you can watch later so you don't miss it. But we're going to keep playing this. I'm enjoying it. I want to keep going. I mean, the story hasn't even gotten started. We only delivered biscuits, man. I want more. Yeah. I want to see what the main story has in store. Like what's the overarching problem or whatever. I want to know and see where this game goes. So I'm down to keep going. And yeah, we're also playing Descent Legends of the Dark at the same time. So I think we'll be playing that alternating. So we'll play Descent on the same weekend that we play like Earthborne Rangers for now. But Earthborne Rangers could fit on a weeknight. They seem like,
yeah, they seem shorter.
Now that we know what we're doing, they're like a regular LCG, like Lord of the Rings or Arkham, where we can play them on a weeknight if we wanted.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Arkham has a little bit more before and after. Lord of the Rings and Marvel Champions definitely are easier weeknight digests. But yeah, we're going to keep playing Earthborne Rangers as our current LCG we're focusing on. So sorry, anyone who wants us to be playing more Lord of the Rings limited card game. Yes, we have some products that are now backed up and we'll get to those eventually. But again, that game is quote unquote dead. So we don't have to worry. It's all old product that's just being re-released. So we'll get to it eventually.
Yeah, we have time.
Yeah. I'm not in a rush. That game has been in progress for us personally for like 11 years. So, or 10 or 11 years. We've been playing Lord of the Rings LCG off and on with much breaks in there. And I'm okay if we don't rush it because there's no more of it ever.
Yeah, so when we get to the end, it'll be really sad.
Yeah, I know.
So let's like milk that out.
Yeah,
so we don't have to end.
I never want the game to end for me, where I don't have something new to me to play.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we'll get back to that one eventually. Also in the new year, we got the Arkham Horror campaign coming.
Oh yeah, hopefully this takes us into that, right?
If we keep having fun and playing this, I'm playing this till we feel like we're done with it. If we're just bored and not enjoying it, we'll stop. If nobody's watching too,
oh yeah,
we have like 2 people show up in an episode and nobody's watching it later, I don't need to play that. If people would have more fun if chat's empty, if chat ever is empty, that's the big sign. Then I'm like, let's play something else. But again, I'm also okay if like chat's empty, but then people are watching it later because we're playing at a bad time for people. That's fine too.
Yep, that happens, especially around the holidays. People are very busy
Yes.
at this time. We're playing in December now, so.
But if I notice nobody cares about this game anymore, but I know there is a crowdfunding campaign coming for this game, so I have a feeling all of a sudden people have never heard of this game are going to care about it in like next year when they pop the GameFound campaign up. We might not still be playing it at that time, but I know at that time I got to remember that people could tune in, so that might be a little false. People that are interested, they'll probably just tune into the first episode. What is this game? Should I back it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want spoilers. So I got to remember that should not drive whether people are interested in watching a full campaign of it.
Jacko says, loving Descent. Do you have a backup game plan for Kyle?
Absolutely.
We do.
We have a stack of games. Like I literally, over the years, probably have that I could easily that would fit the weeknight playthrough. Kyle's able to learn it fairly easily, or it's co-op, which he seems to like more, playing the co-op games or it's competitive. And I could easily 30 games easily pull from a list of, no problem. Maybe even a little bit less if I'm just saying games we've never played on the channel before, which is kind of what I'm leaning towards right now. But yes, I already have a game punched out, started reading the rules, let him know we're playing it. I will schedule it soon. And it is a dungeon crawler, fantasy themed dungeon crawler that we're going to play on the channel. And I don't know if it'll be played more than 1 episode of it. We'll find out whether Kyle likes it or not, or whether you guys like it or not, or whether we even like it or not, because I haven't played it yet, so I can't judge it. But I will play it at least once on stream, even though I have never played it, but just based on reading how it works, I'm definitely down to give it a 1 episode shot. So yeah.
Oh, Jacko's looking for spoilers.
I know.
Oh yeah.
But then what'll happen, I give him the spoiler, then he is not interested in it. Then he leaves the channel. We never see him again because he has no reason to keep watching. So
he's loving Descent, so we might have him for a little bit longer.
No. So I learned from Amazon Prime, Netflix, and all that stuff. You have to leave it with a cliffhanger so you don't cancel your subscription. Yeah. So I'm being scummy like that.
Yeah.
So stay tuned. Who knows what will happen next time?
Luckily, you only have to wait till Thursday, or when he schedules it, which will likely be before that.
Well, first Jack was going to be frustrated by like Tuesday going, where's this stream? So then what I'll do is drop a teaser trailer. So then he doesn't want to cancel subscription. So you know something is coming at some point. So then he's got to keep his subscription. So he feels good about it. That's the mentality. That's how you mess with people. That's marketing, human, emotional manipulation 101.
Yogi, I love all your guesses.
Yeah. No. We'll see. You'll see it pop up. I'll probably schedule tomorrow or Tuesday. I'll sit down, make the thumbnails and schedule and all that stuff. I do want to kind of play it a bit first, just in case, like I have that fear. So part of me wants to like play it later tonight. And since you're streaming tomorrow night, I can't play with you tomorrow, but I can play it solo and make it work solo. To try it myself before I make the thumbnail and schedule the stream and all that stuff. Because there is a chance I play it and I'm like, oh man, I don't want to torture Kyle with this. Or I'm embarrassed to even play this. Or this is garbage. Well, I don't want to even let people know I own this or support this or give this any feature on the internet to make anyone spend money on this.
Right.
I don't know.
Unless you know that it's something you'll play.
Unless it's something for either A, it's entertainment. So even if it's garbage, to play it for just entertainment fun, to a reason to hang out with the chat, to laugh along with it, to just be cheesy, you know, with some of those other games we played in the past that obviously aren't great for our audience, aren't great for me or you, but we still played them and had fun, like just had some beers. It could fit that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
We're really piquing people's interest here.
I know. It's fun.
Really hyping it up.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, I just got it recently too. So that'll knock out some that you guys think I've been holding on to for a long time. Yeah. We'll see. It's an elf on the shelf game. Yeah. No. But anyways, I'll just leave it at that. I don't want to build up too much hype because you guys might be very much let down by this.
I mean, like you said,
especially if all of you have already played it and it's old news and garbage, like you're like, it's like not happening. So we'll see. But I think it'll be fun either way. So anyways, thank you all for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And we'll see you in the next episode.
Bye.
Bye.